My daughter has her fingerprints all on this damn thing. Hold on, y'all. All right, book club. Now that's better. Oh, we got the Matrix again. Who is the divine feminine, mother, goddess, queen, sister, daughter? We're back with some more books. I didn't give y'all those books earlier, so I'm gonna get these books and get off because I got some work to do. Some goal plannings, so I got to do some shit. Oh, I got me my new book already. I went to Walmart. Had to get me some water. And guess what I got? We got 3 now. They had a whole tray still of these. So look at here. I got the 3rd one. So I know when I start on this one, when I run out, I'm gonna have this. This should get me through the first 90 days of affirmations. So I know it'll get me through the first 90 days of affirmation. So I said, let me just go ahead and get it because it's been on my mind. And if I don't go, I'm gonna mess around here and they gonna be gone. All right. So I got the greetings, everybody. Greetings, Beto. Look at here. So I'm ready for the 90 day. Next Sunday, the 14th, we are starting our 2nd year affirmation boot camp. 90-day affirmation boot camp. All right. I didn't see no other one. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go get the same one. That way I got time as I go to different stores. I got time to spot another journal by the time I finish that one. But I didn't want to get to the 90 day and then it be no journal that I have that I want to finish up the first 90 days with. So make sure y'all got y'all journals. And as y'all said, as we said earlier, we was talking about the divine feminine. You guys get your tarot cards if you want to read more on the goddesses. These tarot decks here definitely got the different goddesses in there. Of course, according to whoever made these. So that's why you still need to read because that's not all of it. They just put a little bit in the tarot deck. So these are the tarot decks of goddesses. It's some more in the back, but I'm just not digging them out. And so these would definitely get y'all to learning the goddesses and which attributes and aspects that you guys embody. All right, we're talking about the divine feminine and how if everybody would just embrace the divine feminine instead of dethroning, keeping the divine feminine dethroned from being on the throne, that everybody would have abundance and prosperity and peace and harmony. Everybody would be have money. Everybody would have their desires met and what they deserve, okay? And the reason why y'all don't is because you have dethroned the mother goddess. You need to put the mother goddess back on the throne within you. You need to put yourself first, period. Women need to put themselves first as priority because we are the first everything. And I said it earlier in that first thing I did this morning. You won't get abundance. You won't step into the divine feminine energy. Oh, Lord, let me tell y'all, Lord, I'm skipping the subject. I went to Walmart, got me some water. Ooh. It was this nice young man. I had the little short buggy. Look, I'm skipping the subject, but let me tell y'all this before I forget. I was like the little buggy, right? And I didn't realize I got 3 waters. I was like, why didn't I get the big buggy? Because I was trying not to fill up the cart. I was like, I'm just going there to get water. I got 2 legal more pads. I got this planner. I got me the little, where is it at? Got me one of these, some more of these to put in the books I read. And a few other things, not much. And so I had 3 of the buggies. I put 2 under the thing, 1 on the back and what I was getting on the front. And I got ready to go to the car. I didn't know the dude was behind me. Oh, Lord, it was this silver fox. Oh, my God. Lord, the brother looked good. Whew. Okay. Now that that's out the way, the brother looked good. I didn't even pay him no mind, y'all. I had to take a second look. I said, because all he said said was, oh, you need some help? Because I got one big old thing of, he must have saw me struggling. One thing of water in the back seat. And before I know that, he was up on my cart. You want me to help you put these in the car? I said, sure. Like that, right? But I didn't get a good face view because he was turned to the side. Woo-hoo. Boy, but when I saw that face, I was like, y'all, when I tell you, Tick was excited, girl. Tinkerbell was like, wait a minute. Look, and so instead of me doing that loop around and going the opposite, you know, and going the wrong way in the parking lot, like I said, damn, he either in that white car, or he said, I'll put it wherever you want. Look, let me go back. He said, where do you want it? I said, you can just put it on the seat. He said, I'll put it wherever you want it. You'll put it wherever I want it, okay? Yo, look. So I said, okay, well, let me let the seat up. Let me let the seat up. So he put it on the back. I said, you can throw one back there on the floor. I'll open the door and let the seat up in the front. And you just throw the other one on top of the other one on the back seat. And he's like, okay. I said, thank you, sir. He's like, you're welcome. And he walked off. So I kind of like just rolled the buggy because the buggy thing was across, right directly across. So I just rolled the little buggy back across there. So I was like, okay, he in that white or that black SUV. You know, so I got in the car and I'm like looking in the rearview mirror like, where'd he go? And then I see him pulling out real slow because he was trying to see if I was going to bag back and go that way. Well, I went around the right way and came back up. And then I saw him kind of like go across like this real slow. Y'all got my wealthy perfume on, okay? My rich folks perfume. So I'm like, and then he opened my door and my car freshener just said, back up. It just smacked his bald head and nice little he got a little, child. God bless his mama and his daddy. That's all they made a all this salt and pepper, this silver fox going on here and there. Y'all, I was like, oh, shoot. Okay. Good thing I ain't looking too thrown away today. You know, I'm just saying. I was like, oh, let me check my, okay. I was like, he must have been looking at my little tush and everything back there when I was walking, you know. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that eye candy for the day, right? Beto said, I'm going to step out. I'll be back. No, Beto, stay. Beto, stay. He's divine masculine. Beto, like, I don't want to hear that shit. So, but you know what I'm saying? You never know who you're going to meet at the grocery store. That's why when you step out, you better be, honey, you better be smelling good. You better go get y'all some rich folks perfume, so you can, oh, and the car was clean. Didn't I just tell y'all about that car this morning? I just told y'all about a clean car, didn't I? I just told y'all about a clean car this morning. Just told y'all that your car should be clean. Because he asked, and my car was clean. A little dusty from the pollen because I hadn't washed it. But I was going to run it through the car wash later. So, but the inside of it was clean. So he probably was like, oh, okay. Because that, I'm telling you, that cherry said, bow. That cherry hit him straight in the nose because it hit me. It said, so when I opened that door, y'all, it said, shoo. I said, oh, if that didn't get his antennas up. If that didn't get, now I was looking at that finger now. I ain't see no ring, but you know, some men don't wear rings. So that don't know, that don't mean that he wasn't married, okay? Because some men just don't do that shit, but they be married, okay? I'm just saying. They go to the store, they pull their ring off and put it in the glove box somewhere. Child, please, bye. The oldest trick in the book, all right? That's the oldest trick in the book. Some men don't wear a ring for a reason. All right. So again, I was like, so when I got ready to say thank you, that's when I actually saw his face, like directly faced to me, because he was turned to the side when he came on the side of me, because he kind of almost startled me, because I didn't look back. I didn't even know really he was back there, because I had already came out the door, so it was nobody. I already had looked back, nobody was, but before I know it, he was already on, like, ma'am, you want me to help you? And I was like, sure. I ain't finna turn a good deed down. No, help me, honey. I'm helpless. Help me, because I was struggling. I was like, I knew I shouldn't have got all three of these. Y'all, I was like, I knew I shouldn't have got all three of these. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm going back and get me some more water. Okay, I'm going to put a whole lot of them in the car. No, just playing. But that was a good one. You see how good that was? That was just a nice, being cordial, being nice, being present. And again, the car clean, because you never know who's going to want to help you put something in that car. Just like I said this morning. But anywho, that was some good silver fox eye candy. Let me tell you, I wasn't even ashamed. I wasn't even ashamed, because I was like, I almost wanted to follow him. You know what I'm saying? I almost wanted to, I was like, shit, should I follow him? Shit. I was like, wait a minute, should I follow him? Oh, he was smooth with it too. He knew he looked good too. That shit was so clean. Y'all, that shit was so clean. It was one of them low. It wasn't even a lot. It wasn't none of that hanging. Y'all, it was about like that. It was a little above a shadow. It was a little above the shadow. It wasn't enough that was going to irritate the shit out of you, because I don't like beards. So I don't like that pokey shit. But I like the way it look on them though. But I don't do the beard shit, because it's sticky, right? And so if they don't keep it cut, it's porcupine. If it's nice soft hair, that's fine. If it's groomed and they taken care of, it's a nice cut, because I used to cut men's hair. So if it's nice and not scraggly looking and rough and rigid and it's nice and groomed, that's fine. I don't mind. But when it's pokey and dry and scraggly, no, I don't. That's nasty. All right, it's nasty. And a lot of shit can grow in their beard. It can get caught in their beard, germs and bacteria, if they're not shampooing their skin and washing their things, and then they want to go munching on you, and they're going to transfer all that bacteria in their beard into your Tinkerbell. In your Tinkerbell. Let me tell you, it's going to be in your Tinkerbell having a party. All right? Y'all better watch. If y'all doing that stuff out there, you better watch men with beards. I'm telling you, because a lot of them don't clean that stuff. And all that bacteria that's up in there, that dry, that fungus, all that gonna be in your little Tinkerbell. Keep playing with it. Keep playing with it. Y'all get what I'm saying? But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about no fried eggs. So, but anyway, about the books. So get that if y'all want to learn about the book. You said I'm listening while driving for the next. Oh, you're driving for the next 6 hours? Okay, safe travels. Safe travels, Nicole. All right, so let me give y'all some goddessy books. Y'all know the Mother Goddess. We had that talk this morning, so go back and find that little crazy short clip. I had to go because my daughter was here. She Barracuda be trying to rush me. So I got to finish up some work we got to do. So I'm going to do this. I got some books off the bookshelf for y'all if y'all want to. If y'all interested in the goddess aspects, attributes, this is not for y'all to treat the divine masculine wrong. So let me say that first. No matter what you read or what you hear, who you hear from, because remember, these are all these women's perspective, and you still have your own perspective as a woman. And it's to keep balance between you and the divine masculine, feminine and masculine. It's not to belittle the men. It's to treat the men like your counterpart. Mayat's counterpart is Tahuti, right? So all gods and goddesses typically have a counterpart. If you go back to Kemet, all right, and you study ancient Egypt and Kemet, right? Nubia and Kush All of them had a wife, a chief, a chiefess, right? Akhenaten and Nefertiti, right? So they all had their divine counterpart, their other half, but it's a whole, but a other half, right? An aspect to the divine feminine and divine masculine. We have what? A left and a right brain, but we're whole, okay? So a man has a left and a right brain, but he's a whole. So not their other half, as in that's a half of being, like we're talking about the twin flame. We're talking about a whole being and an immature being, which will be the half being, okay? So all these counterparts, all these masculines have their counterpart. Every god is paired with a goddess, in a sense. And like we said earlier, they just hid and took and watered down the feminine aspect in the religions, and that's why the patriarch rose the way it did and corrupted a lot of stuff and indoctrinated and suppressed the goddess and suppressed the mother maiden and the crone, triple darkness, right? So all that stuff got kind of, hid or suppressed or depressed or oppressed, right? So y'all job is to put the mother goddess back on the throne inside of you. All right, because like I said earlier, Aset is the throne, Asar, right, is the god, she's the goddess, mother goddess, and Al-Haru is the seed, right? The offspring, representing the offspring, giving birth to a god. In other words, it takes a feminine and masculine aspect for us to be born God, goddess, right? We just come down here and split whether we're going to be female or whether we're going to be male, okay? And then which one you lean more to, you're going to have those attributes, and vice versa. But you can be a feminine but be over masculated, and you can be a masculine and be over feminated. I'm making them up probably, those words there, but y'all get what I'm saying. So it doesn't, you see the balance? So just look at it like that. But whatever y'all learn in these books, do not abuse the divine masculine. It's not a power, it's not a dominant power struggle like the world, the Western world and Massa did all this shit to fuck up everybody's relationships. It's not about that. It's about you guys learning how to coexist with the opposite, with the counterpart. And if you cannot coexist with the opposite counterpart, you're going to be by your whole ass self, okay? Your lonely ass self, if that's what it takes, until you learn how to be in balance and harmony with your side. Now, what I can say is that's the reason why some of these women are single right now, because they have not and they don't want to learn to get along with their counterpart. So, is it all of them? No. Is it some of them? Yes, it is. That's why they're being punished right now to sit alone by themselves, because they have not figured out how to, or realize how to balance that masculine energy that they don't get along with inside of them. You see what I'm saying? They have, or the feminine energy, they have not. So their alone time is their punishment for them to learn how to properly balance the feminine and masculine energy inside of them. The ones that get it, and they still will probably remain to be single or not. That is their choice. That is their choice, whether they remain to be single or not. But I just don't want y'all to think that because every woman that stays by herself has this balance. No, not every man that stays by himself has that balance either. So it goes both ways, because it's a balanced state. You know, if I'm gonna get on one, I'm gonna get on both. All right, so it's either or. So this is not for men to stampede over women, and this is not for women to stampede over men. This is so y'all will learn how to activate that divine feminine or that divine masculine within you, whichever one is deficient, whichever one is imbalanced, okay? So this is to help you. These books is to help you if you want to. We'll read them throughout the year, of course, in my book club, on when I have book club, and we're going to get another book. I'm not even going to read The Science of Love anymore. It's May. I'm done with that. I'm not even going to go in that again. It's a new month. We're going to start a new book. So, but y'all can go ahead and finish reading it, because like I said, I just want to touch base on books so y'all know what's in them and decide if y'all want to get them put in your cart. Go get them, whatever you do, okay? If you want to. You ain't got to get nothing I got, because y'all on a different journey. This is just stuff I use to learn about the different aspects, the different goddesses, about tapping into my power and stuff, right? Because they're all attributes. It's not the title. Everybody get fixated on title and thinking this entitlement. No, that doesn't make you what that is. That's just people a lot of people call themselves goddess and high priestess, and they ain't shit but a hoe. So that doesn't have nothing to do with it. A lot of men can call themselves kings and kings and emperors and stuff like that, and they ain't nothing but a hoe. And they will dog, and they abuser too. They will call themselves that and be a fucking abuser out of this fucking world. So don't get fixated on nobody's title that you see on the internet. I don't even care if a person call you that. You're speaking to the life force inside of them, right? You're speaking to the God, goddess, king, queen inside of them. When you address them, it's just a form of respect that person has earned by carrying themselves and exemplimenting a certain characteristic and behavior. So these kings and queens and neterus are certain aspects of how to carry yourself, how to behave, right? And how you act and how you personify or take on the personality, the persona of certain energies, because they're all energies, right? Regardless how you look at it, it's just a lot of people take it to their head and manipulate people with it. And you got some men that manipulate women by calling you queen, goddess, and some women will manipulate men by calling them king or God or whatever. So don't use it in that sense, but you will see that out there, especially rampant in the community of spirituality. A lot of people use it to get the P. A lot of people use it to get the D. Period, point blank. All right. It ain't no different than religion. All right. They operate the same. You know, it's hoism over there. It's hoism over there. You know, it's community P and D over there. It's community P and D over here. And I'm just going to be frank with y'all, because that's exactly what it is. All right. It ain't no need of BSing around what's going on and acting like the shit ain't going on, that spirituality is any more different or better than religion, because it's not. Because those in religion went over there and did the same thing in spirituality that they were doing over there. They just redressed it. That's all. They just found a way. You know, they ran out of the church. They don't want no more church P. Now they want spiritual P. And it all this bull crap. Okay. So it's still game. So don't get fixated on nobody's title. It's just an attribute, an aspect of who they carrying themselves to be, or who they want to be like, or who they personifying, right? Their characteristics and behaviors, okay? And the best way, and we all are embodying them anyway. You just don't know it till you research it and see which one has your more like who you are, right? Almost like your zodiac sign, right? Your attributes in your signs, aspects in your signs, your characteristics in your signs. So get to know them if you choose. If not, oh well, find whatever dynasty, like I said earlier, that you relate to. It could be Renaissance, it could be Victorian, it could be Egypt, Kemet, it could be Nubia, it could be Kush. All right, it could be, you know, whatever, right? Medieval. It could be anything. It could be Rome, it could be Greek, whichever one, Nirvana, right? Apollo. All right, Isis, Mother Mary, right? Set, right? She just took on those forms. She went from Mary and Jesus to Isis and Horus to what? Set and Haru, the original Neteru, right? Before it was the Isis and baby Jesus, or I mean baby Horus, or Mary and Bejeebus. It was Set and Asar and Haru. All right. So once you kind of know the dynastic era, the pre-dynastic and dynastic era, you will kind of know where all that evolved. So these books will help y'all But like I said, I'm just going to throw it out there because I like to know that I told people don't do wrong. Do not do wrong with this knowledge. It's in y'all choice. It's y'all hands. You can do good or bad, yes, but that doesn't keep other people from learning. So it is nothing if you would have stumbled across it anyway. But I just like to reinforce, don't never use anything magical or anything knowledge-wise to belittle somebody else or the opposite masculine or feminine energy. That's not what it's intended for. All right, so let me get some books. Let me get some books. And I'll leave this out so that way y'all can I guess I'll leave it and put it in the book club. I'll put it in the book club. So that way y'all can one of my spiritual brothers gave me this. This is over 10 years old that I've had this book. I've showed y'all this one before, and some of them, they kind of blocked it because I was showing y'all some powerful books, and they didn't like that. If you ever want to know about the different goddesses and goddesses, that book is number one. This is about the first book I got over 10 years ago from a spiritual brother. And it has all of the goddesses in it. I mean, from way back. Saints, all religion, and how it relates to the verses. This is the encyclopedia. Look at, I open right up to Bastet. Look at there. Goddess Mother Bastet. Right up to her. Right up to her. When I tell you this is the number one, Barbara Walker, that's the number one right there. If you got any book, you want this one. Because this one is a good one. And it just gives you a little bit of rundown. Of course, it's other stuff. Look, then I open up to the Star of David. See? And Star of David ain't really that old. I think it goes back, well, not the Star of David, but Israel. Go back to 1948. Somewhere up in there. It wasn't even called Israel, okay? But anywho, there's the Star of David, right? So it's got all of that stuff in there. And then you got Diogenesis, Dido, D-I-D-O, you know, the devil, Dennis Saint, all kind of D-E-V-I, right? All kind of Krishna for Hinduism, Krishna O'Hare, clitoris. It even got, look, I opened up the clitoris. I already did this before, I remember, because it's marked. So it even got the clitoris up in there, right? So the phallic worship on the other page of this will get this book here, Bible, Buddhism, Barbara, Saint, all of it. Santeria, Atonement, Atlas, Athena, astrology, Aster. It's got everything from A to Z in this book. This is a must. If you're going to learn anything, you want to know some type of foundation, psyche. Everything is in this book. Y'all will love this book because it'll and Lakshmi, the prosperity goddess right here, the menstrual blood, Lakshmi, L-A-K-S-H-M-I, Lakshmi, right? Lamb, okay, lady, all right. It's got everything in here. Labyrinth, right? It's got everything. It got literally everything in it. So this is number one. If you want a true understanding that you abase, this was one of the first ones I got right here on Mother Goddess. Okay. This is another one, first one I got. The great, because this shows you how they suppressed her over the years. So take it how it resonates. Of course, it's wrote by some men, some women. Okay. So it's a mixture. It ain't no discrimination. Some of these books are wrote by men and women. All right. This is a plus. This is a bonus. This is the first two. So you want this one too. All right. You want this one, Rediscovering the Religion of the Earth. So again, so y'all cannot be ignorant. All right. But like I said, this is not for you to throw it up in men's face it's for you. It's not a outside thing. It's an inside thing. So you can put the mother goddess back on her throne within you, and then you'll know how to treat your man. Then you'll know how to respect your man. Right? And then when the man does it, some of my masculine men, for y'all to read this too, because it'll help y'all treat y'all women better, and that will bring in the abundance for the family where y'all both don't have to work so fucking hard if you just honor the mother and the father, that thy days will be long upon the earth. Why do you think they say that? Why do you think they say that? Honor thy mother and thy father. Honor thy mother and thy father, that thy days will be long upon the earth. That you will live a long, prosperous, abundant life, fulfilling life. That's why. It's not only physical mother and father, it's the cosmic mother and father. It's your creator, creatress, okay? And religion has hid her, so everybody's suffering because she's hid. And just like I told y'all, the Statue of Liberty is not that white woman. The Statue of Liberty in the bottom of the White House is a black woman statue. Go look it up. All right. The Pope honors the black Madonna. Okay. Kisses her feet in the Catholic Church. Y'all can find this all over the internet. All over. It might be in one of these books somewhere. Somewhere. It might even be in one of these. Everybody does. You know, because you cannot forget. She's black. She's black. You can't forget it. But see, they took it out of different religions. So y'all think that, you know, we talking crazy as spiritual people that we don't know. No, you're brainwashed is what it is. Y'all don't know the truth. So that's why I got these books. So y'all can get them and you can go read it for yourself. Because more than one person, and these are different men and women, going to tell you the same thing. They're going to tell you the same thing. And I want to see y'all say it's a lie now. I want to see y'all say spiritual people are crazy now. No, y'all were brainwashed and bamboozled. And yes, we all have been that way, but we woke the fuck up. All right. We not running from ourselves no more. People that want to stay indoctrinated, fine. That's their right. That's their choice. But if y'all gonna come to the spiritual side, I have an obligation to show you the truth so you can grow. This is so y'all can grow and not be ignorant. Because even in the Bible, it says what? My people, my pupils are destroyed from what? Lack of knowing, lack of knowledge. Because in knowledge is know, is it not? All right. This is the other one by her. The Dark Light Mother. Right? The Dark Light Mother. This is this is her. Her right there. So this is the same, right? Two women on this one. She wrote this one too. So again, so y'all know what time it is, and stop it, all this spewing that women doing. That's checkmate. That's Calimont. They're angry. They're angry. So when you find out the truth and you don't align with the truth, and that's a purifying process that they go through. So they're awakening. These are women that are awakening, but they cannot yet quite get that calibration back just yet on their energy. They are going through the purification process. They're going through their spiritual awakening. So they're going to be spewing all kind of, you know, I recognize it because I know. Because I've been there, done that, got that t-shirt, graduated. Cum laude. All right. So, and that's Shekmet. That's Calimont. That's the destroyer. They are pissed and they are scorned. And so that's why they're attacking the men like that. But that doesn't do you no good when you do that. That's still an imbalance. But that's the way Mother Nature roars and rumbers and earthquakes. Remember, I told y'all that's where they got Phe9 from. Feminine 9, right? Iron 9, right? Phe9 earthquake from the what? Feminine mother, from the mother. So we go 9 months, right? We know the mother goddess number is 13. We know 9 is completion because she what? Give birth in 9 months, right? Which is why we did affirmations for what? 9 months. All right. So important number is 9 and 13. Those are important numbers. All right. They hit her. We got 13 cycles, menstrual cycles. Again, teach y'all, in case y'all don't see the other one. Again, sisters, you got to teach your daughters, your nieces, that they got 13 menstrual cycles, not that fucking massa ass calendar that we got up here going by. It is goddamn 13 cycles. They got 13 periods. In 1 month, they gonna have 2. If we had that calendar stretched out, it would be another month. Okay? Now you know. And that could probably be why we got a lot of teenage pregnancy, because y'all not teaching y'all daughters, or don't know to teach y'all daughters, they got 13 menstrual cycles. That's like I said earlier, X-File 13, Scully and what? Agent Scully, top classified. They don't want y'all to know who you are. Because if they can keep the feminine energy suppressed, patriarchy can still stay on top, instead of being reciprocal and responsible like they supposed to be doing. All right? And we wouldn't have all these wars. We wouldn't have these wars and rumors of wars, okay? It's all over the power of the P, okay? And angels, the black woman was the first black angel. We was the first angel. This is a man that wrote this. This is a man. So you can't say, oh, she just talking because of the women. No, I'm showing you books that men and women wrote, and they ain't all black either. Okay? These are written by white women, black men, white men. These are different books. So if you, this is a plus. This is a first, especially for black women. Especially for black women. If y'all want to learn, you're the original guardian angel. You're the original angel. But y'all don't know who you are, so you don't respect who you are. And every day is an insult to who y'all are when y'all don't know yourself. And you mad at other people because other people know they self. Well, other people have read these books, most likely. Or their spirit guides have downloaded that information into them, so they know. And some things, when you go on a spiritual journey, you'll know them before you even come across them in a book. Because that's happened to me the whole time. I'll know stuff getting downloaded, and then all of a sudden I get a book like one of these, and voila, it's in the book. Because you're ahead of your time. You were like tapped in ahead, and your spirit guides are downloading, and what you're doing, downloading, uploading is waking up the immortal genes of knowledge, right? Light and dark, truth and lie, right? So all your genes start to wake up and release the knowledge that is already in us from the trillions of cells that we got. So it's not, and then the spiritual download, because you're on that vibration, you can get certain information in Akashic record and get privy to knowledge and wisdom too. All right. So there's other ways you can get it, but I'm not going to go into that right now. But these books and stuff, so get this one too if y'all will. This, I'm just sharing. Sharing is caring. And that way y'all can be having something to give y'all daughters or teach y'all daughters about themselves, and not let them misuse this and hold this against the divine feminine. The divine feminine is to be worshipped. She's to be praised. 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 Praise. 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 So when we put our fingers together like this, that's the vagina. So when we're praying, when y'all praying in church, what y'all doing is talking into what? The vagina. A hollow hole. Y'all, this is the lips of the cootie cat, the Tinkerbell. So y'all don't even know why y'all go like this and y'all bow y'all head and y'all pray, because y'all praying into the womb, your lips. These lips match them lips down there. Just turn. Okay? Just turn. Look at it. You just made a cross. Cross here, cross here. See, y'all don't know symbolism, because you still waking up, or you still trying to digest a lot of stuff that I say, and y'all might think I'm crazy, but I don't care. You still over here. You still learning. So it doesn't matter. But praying is, that's why men, when you lay with a man, they want to what? Eat. They want to taste the, okay, Tinkerbell. Because that's praying into the womb what they want. So that's why you don't let men go down there all the time. You don't let men that you're not married to go down there, because y'all don't know what they putting into you. You don't know what they speaking into you. All right. So I know y'all like the goody good and all that stuff, but I'm telling y'all how important this stuff really is, and y'all think it's nothing. You think, oh, it's just we know. No. That's why you're supposed to be married before you do it. That's why you're supposed to be doing that with your marriage. If you're gonna do that oral stuff, it needs to be with your spouse, not with just any man, because you don't know what they speaking into you down there playing with Tinkerbell. All right, so take it how you resonate. I'm gonna be, you don't know me, I'm gonna be straight, because all this beating around the bush ain't gonna help y'all understand and get past the cognitive dissonance. Praying and praying, exactly. P-R-E-Y, P-R-A-Y. A predator prays, right? A predator prays. So stop letting all these men down there on y'all Tinkerbell, you know, and all that stuff. These random dating and all this outside the marriage stuff, fornication, right? But anywho, it's neither here nor there. It's already done for most of everybody anyway. So hey, people grown, and people gonna still do what people want to do, regardless of what I'm telling y'all. So, or sharing with y'all. I'm not telling y'all to do nothing, but rather what I'm sharing with y'all. All right, so y'all can teach y'all daughters, don't fall for that. Okay, that's very sacred. That's very sacred. And that's why when you're doing that, if you're married to a person, that's supposed to be not in competition. You're supposed to have the balance, because if he's trying to manifest, he's down there manifesting the nectar of life, the fruit of life, the flower. So he wants his house to be like a Garden of Eden. He wants his woman to be pleased and pleasured. And the problem why a lot of women are not happy and they spewing hate is because now they know how they dethrone themselves by allowing men to get away with not pleasing them, not putting their desires first, not giving them the desires of their heart, and cheating them by nutting earlier. Because they feel cheated and they're abused and they're scorned. And so they're angry, and so they're all on the internet spewing this hate about narcissism. It's really just disguised as they lowered themselves for these men. And that's where they're hiding it at. They're hiding it with calling them narcissists and abusers. No, you would have had to abuse yourself first, sis. You the one let him in the pearly gates. You could have said no. Even to your husband, you could have said no. I ain't giving you no more. So I don't want to hear it to the choir in the back, middle, and the front with a third grade education. You allowed it, and these women are mad because they allowed that abuse on themselves, which in turn lowered their self-esteem and their value. You guys have the last say, even when you're married. Even when you're married, they got the last say. If they don't want to give it to you, they ain't got to give it to you. Because you don't own nobody. You can only experience people. You don't own people. The contract is just, we're a business, we're a partner, we're exclusive. We're going to come together, this bloodline, and we're going to build a legacy. We're going to build a business. We're going to build a partnership. We're going to build a companionship, a courtship. We're going to work together in balance and harmony. We're not going to be in competition with each other. And you only get that from two whole people that understand, overstand, suprastand the divine feminine and the divine masculine is to work together in peace, love, and harmony. You're not going to get that from people that's not balanced. That's why y'all got to be careful with giving Tinkerbell and Tallywhacker up to people that y'all don't see yourself marrying, that you don't see yourself living under one roof with. Y'all got to stop jumping in the bed thinking that's love. Jumping in the bed first is not love. You withholding yourself is what love is. respecting yourself enough till you get to know the type of man that is sitting in front of you, and for the man to know the type of woman that is sitting in front of them. That's love, that's self-respect, that's value, that's quality. If you running into bed first, that is not value and that is not quality. And I don't care who fucking say it. It is not. You just a hoe. You just a damn hoe. You just want a F buddy, a F boy or F girl, a friends with benefits. And that's okay. We got a goddess for that one too. Okay, you can find her throughout the ages. Okay. You can find her. I told y'all we all enacting the goddessship and the goddess already. Y'all just don't know which one y'all related to. When I say related to, the one you have took on the persona of with this reincarnation. And if you don't like the one you took on the persona, that's why bad girls turn good girls, or they want to not be a hoe no more, and they want to straighten up and be Mary and Jesus or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then some will be good girls all the rest of their life. And then some of them will be bad girls turn good, and good girls turn bad, or all bad or all good. And that works for men too. It works for men too. So y'all can take that up with y'all self. Y'all can take, here's another goddess one. And I showed y'all this one before too. Goddesses and gods, devils and demons. All right. And this was an old library book. I bought this one at an antique mall. I told y'all browsing is good because a lot of these books you'll find going to antique malls. Look how old it is. The page is even brown. You know this book is old. And you know they put some truth in here too because it's old, okay? Look at there. Look at what I opened up to. Ancient Egypt. See what I'm saying? Stuff been around a long time. We just never knew. We just never knew. How old is this book? 1987. So you know this got some, first published in 1984. So you know this got some truth in it. You know this book, dude. And it was $15. They put $15 in it. You know, it was from a library, but God, Ka, right, means spirit. And I told y'all that the other day. So let's see what Ka means. Look at that. I opened right up to the stuff I wrote already today in the first one. And or yesterday. How am I just opening up to it? See what I'm saying? Ka, K-A. It says K-A with a little a. The ancient Egyptian designation for the generating and sustaining vital forces, especially of men. Spirit, right? Ka. Then extended to denote the spiritual life force in general. So the Ka, K little a, capital K little a sign made by raising the open hands and palms. This is the Kai. When you do this, this is Ka, right? This is what it means, Ka. When you stand, we do this in Kemetic yoga. We do a Ka symbol, right? So this is Ka. When you like a field goal, right? It's like you're making a field goal. That's the sign for it. With the palms facing, you can do it. Some people do it like this. Some people do it like this. So Ka is like this. All right. With the palms facing outward, serve to protect one, and the hieroglyph for Ka had the same effect, right? It says, like the female hemsuit, the Ka are a class of protective spirits who are still active and effective even after the death of the person associated with them. So that's what the Ka mean in this. I don't know. Let me see if it's in here. I just want to see if it probably should be. Yeah, Ka, a whole write-up. A whole write-up right here. Right here and right here. Ka. Right there. Right? Even got some Bible verses. Exodus 17 and 12. So it even goes back to biblical. It's talking about Greek, German, French, folklore, Ka, one of the Egyptian seven souls, often believed to be a spirit twin resident in the afterbirth. Talk about the cow, Hathor, the Nile. Paleolithic painting. Yeah. Israelites won because Moses, with the help of Aaron and Hur, held up his arm in the Ka position all day until the battle ended at sunset. Exodus 17:12. So see, it goes because the Bible was written after the Egyptian Book of the Dead. The Bible was not first. Y'all got to understand that. The Egyptian Book of the Dead, going forth by day and night, was where they interpret the Bible from, but they fucked it up when they did the interpretation because it was written by King James, which was okay. So now, that's where you got the washing out of the divine feminine. They removed it, plus with about 14 to 16 other chapters, gave you 66, but it's some more in that bitch that's missing. So y'all just think y'all reading the whole book and y'all not reading the whole book. So therefore you don't know, right? So this is stuff you learn on a spiritual journey. Just, by keep reading and keep researching, you'll come across it on your own. But I'm just sharing for those that are advanced, some of y'all that may want to learn, that really want to learn and be really serious. This is something I picked this one up somewhere. I don't know where the hell I picked this one up. This might have been at a half price books too. So I think this was at either half price books or like a garage sale or something. That's another one, Complete Earthly Woman. That's a good one. Embrace life's lessons and celebrate personal triumph. And that's by Jeannie O'Malley. Jeannie O'Malley. So that's a good one. All right. When God Was a Woman by Meryl Stone. So this is when we worship the divine feminine as God. This is where it comes from, a lot of where it comes from too. Back in the ancient, before she transformed and they, like I said, washed her out of everything. So this is when God Was a Woman. This is the first book too. When you're coming into spirituality, this is just going to be one of the first books you come across to. And if you haven't, you lucky because I still have mine and you ain't going to want to get rid of it. So you can find this at half price books anywhere, When God Was a Woman. And then a man rewrote it and said, When God Was a Woman and Why She Ain't Now. So you can find that PDF or book too. It was in a PDF right up, I think, when I, back over 10 years ago when I saw that one. But this is the one everybody knows too. Okay? So, and that's my aunt. I think that, yeah, that's my aunt. That's supposed to be a feather. I'm gonna think that's a feather right there. So, by Marilyn Stone. So this lets y'all know too where we were throughout history, right? This talks about Cleopatra. I will open up right to her because I told y'all earlier, some of y'all are reincarnated as Cleopatra or Mona Lisa or whoever, Nirvana, right? So it got all that in there, the first dynasties, She kind of go through the Mesothelic dynasty, different things like that, right? So this is a good one for y'all first starting out. This one I've had over 10 years too. So again, When God Was a Woman. But that, like I said, that's not so y'all can bash men and beat men upside the head. You supposed to worship me. That's not the way that's supposed to be. That's not meant for that. What it is they supposed to give to you. They supposed to bring peace to you. They supposed to give gifts to you. They supposed to adorn you with the things that you desire. If they in turn want to be blessed or they in turn want to be uplifted, then they got to bring gifts to the goddess, to the empress. They got to adorn the goddess, not suppress her. If they want to be abundant and live long days upon the earth, they have to give to the goddess. But you have to be worthy too, women. You can't expect a man to give you any goddamn thing if you guys are not honoring your own self, worthy of your own self, being in that attribute, persona, characteristic, behavior of that empress, goddess, high priestess, whatever the fuck the entitlement shit is you want to call yourself. I can give a good goddamn. Really, I don't care about titles. But the thing is, are you acting like that? Are you behaving like that person that you call yourself that thing or that energy? You see what I'm saying? Are you acting like that? That's where you get the fake empresses and empresses from. Because they can call themselves, you can call yourself anything, but it don't mean that's what they are. They can call themselves anything they want. Men can call themselves anything they want, but don't mean they acting like they are. Y'all get it now? So it says, oh, well, I didn't take on the whole goddess. We allow that in. Yes, Dora, we allow that in. And that's why a lot of them spewing hate today, is because they're mad at themselves for falling for the fuckery. Because they did it, see, because we were taught that, oh, if you sleep with a man, he'll love you, he'll stay. No, it doesn't. Y'all need to erase that shit out of there. Because that is not going to keep a man, just like a wedding ring ain't going to keep a man from cheating. Get that shit out of your fucking vocabulary, because that is not what's going to make that man stay and do for you. What's going to make that man stay and do for you is his own integrity, is his own characteristics, is his own morals and his own values that he prides himself in. That's the only thing that's going to get you to be in with a faithful man and a faithful woman. That's something they develop. That's that moral compass that they have, and that respect that they have for themselves, to respect their partner and to respect themselves, vice versa. You're not going to get that from these peasants. You're not going to get that from these heathens. They don't even know themselves. Half these men out here on the social media talking all this shit don't even know these books right here. And then they want a woman to be submissive. That's why they broke. That's why they broke, because they badgering their own feminine energy inside of them. And that's why women are still broke and scorned, because they're doing the same thing. Badgering their own masculine energy inside of them because they pissed off. Okay, so that's the only reason why they not getting ahead. That they not really going nowhere. It may appear like some of them going somewhere, but they're not. They're going to run into the invisible wall soon. Okay, then they're going to realize it. Sistar, y'all got blacked out, whitewashed, her big book. She goes through all the religions in it. The Black Mama. This is Sistar. She's a black sister. And she got other books as well right there on the back. But she's a good one too. If y'all not afraid, now that's if y'all for the, now let me tell you something. Some of y'all may be feminine, but some of y'all for the masculine. So if you for the masculine, don't get none of these books. Let me go ahead and make that straight. Because y'all ass gonna get mad. Because these books ain't gonna give a damn about how you feel you want to worship the D. Because some of y'all feminine worship the D. Worship. W-A-R-S-H-I-P. W-O-R-S-H-I-P. And then W-O-M-B-S-H-I-P. Woundship. Y'all don't woundship yourself, but you worship the D. Because you're demonized. So I already know that. So if you one of them women, you may not want to get none of these books. Because these books are going to lift you up and you're going to be mad. Because they're not going to talk about the D. They're going to talk about the P. Okay? They're going to talk about your place in his story, in her story. His story comes through her story. But they blot out her story and gave us his story. But his story lies in her story. And some of y'all may not like it. Because if y'all are, like I said, demonized and worshiping the D, then these books here is not for you. I'm sorry, you might as well scram. Because you're going to get your feelings hurt. Because this is real knowledge. This is real truth, real empowerment. Okay, this ain't that fake stuff. Okay, that y'all want to fairy tale and believe. All right, this is so you tap into your divine feminine and get the life that you deserve. If you want the life that you deserve. All right, and if you want to make a change, right, Here's another goddess book, Black Woman, the Goddess, Black Woman, Mother of Civilization. So that's another one. That was like some little affirmation quotes, 7 lessons and stuff like that. This is one of the earlier books I've had too. So that's one y'all can get to if y'all want to, right? And let's see. And this is one, I met this sister. She stays in Dallas. So I've met her. These are her 2 books on your womb, the black womb, your ovaries, and how to care for y'all womb if y'all got PCOS. And she's a doula. I think she's a spiritual doula, if I'm not mistaken. She's a certified spiritual doula. So she does the natural childbirth. And she can tell you how to heal yourself and what to do and stuff like that. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is her. Because I met her before. Yeah, she is a doula trainer. Yes, right here. I thought that was her. She's a doula trainer and a yoni steam. I do yoni steams. I do waist beads. I told y'all, remember to tap into the feminine. Make your beads. Make your waist beads. Do your yoni steams. You know, do things that that activate that feminine creative force, because that's what the feminine does. Give birth. So she creates in a 9-month moon of a baby. You are creative. You are molding the baby through your energy transmutation. So again, this is I guess she's still living Dallas, but these are her 2 books that she got. So sisters, y'all may want to get this if y'all got fibroids and PCOS and heavy menstruals and all that stuff that y'all going through. You can contact her as well and get her books. She's holistic, so she does herbs and stuff like that. So it's even, look, pregnancy, childbirth, postpartum, even, I mean, y'all, any race could get this is what I'm saying. But because we know we get postpartum depression when you have a baby. So this is, she is a real one. So that's something for y'all too. So if y'all choose, if y'all want to, a lot of y'all not ready for that level yet. That's fine. Just take your time. It ain't no hurry. Because this ain't shit you gonna just flip overnight and be all glorious and think some man gonna fall in love with you. No, this shit is not gonna be, this is not to attract men. So don't even think that that's what's gonna get you any type of men. That's not to attract men. This is for you working on yourself. This is for you doing self inner work and homework and study work and knowing thyself and studying thyself and bettering thyself. And like I said, awakening the divine feminine energy within yourself. This is not to attract men. This is not to get gifts or nothing like that. This is solely for self-improvement and empowerment, and to wake up the divine feminine within you so you can get those creative ideas, start your own businesses, build an empire or whatever. You know, and hopefully when you've done it long enough, you will attract the right vibrational man for you that the universe have for you. Eventually, over time, it may not happen at first, so don't even think sometimes that that's going to even happen at first, because it's not. It's not. And then y'all know, think as a woman, because that has something to do with your thoughts. That has something to do with your thoughts as a woman thinketh, because thoughts become things, and that's why we do affirmations. And y'all need to learn the difference, like I said, between invoking the goddess, enchanting, being an enchantress, all right, being a seductress, The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene and his 48 Laws of, I can't find my other book, The Art of Seduction. He wrote this one, 48 Laws. The manipulators like to use this book, you know, and The Art of Seduction, the seductress like to use that book, The Art of Seduction, because he got it right here. So get his books, and that'll help y'all too, because it'll help you see how people are using energy and manipulating energy. And this as a woman think, but he also has as a man thinking for you fellas too. This is the part that the little woman wrote with him. But as a man thinketh, James Allen for men, make sure y'all men get that one as well, okay? Or give it to y'all daughters. Some of these books y'all men can give to y'all daughters, okay? So again, get that book there, As a Woman Thinketh, because thoughts become things, and that's what affirmations do. But like I was saying, when you do a manifestation and enchanting and invoking, y'all need to understand what the fuck y'all invoking. Because some of y'all gonna end up demon possessed if you don't. And you don't know what spirits you working with. Yeah, yoni steams. I got a video down there on yoni steams, how I made my own yoni steam. I may go back there and get it again since this is an up-to-date version. I may do it since I'm talking about it, and waist beads and stuff like that. I still got all my stuff and that just taps into that creative power. So go to Hobby Lobby, buy you a string of beads and some stretchy cord, right? And just start making something, because that's going to trigger that feminine energy to arouse, to awaken. All right. And then Queen Afua, we all know Queen Afua. She has a series of books, and then she has one for her son. I think her son has one for Man Heal Thyself, or she does. She has, this is one tells you about your cycle too, women. She has a altar setup thing in here. Let me see. I don't know where is it at? It tells you if your cycle lasts more than 3 days, it's abnormal. So if your cycle is not lasting 3 days or 1 day, it's abnormal. So your cycle should not last a whole week. That's abnormal. That means you need to make some adjustments to your eating, to your drinking, take some herbs, because your hormones are off balance. All right. She has altar thing in here too, if you want to do different altar setup. I do my own. I let my own spirit guides lead me on my altar, but that is an explanation of some altar. So if you get Sacred Woman, if you get, it looked like it was upside down. That's why I did that. If you get Sacred Woman, you will get the little altar set up and things. Where is it at? Healing Stone. She go through a whole breakdown of different stuff. So this is a good one for y'all coming. And she does yoga. So just like with, she does some yoga poses that is sacred to the divine feminine, to the Sacred Woman. So y'all can do that. And there's some on this thing right here that for each chakra, to align each chakra. And then she does some in here as well. So that's why y'all need to take up a yoga, because you worship the goddess through those poses, those goddess poses, right? That's why you need to do that. And then she got Heal Thyself, the health and longevity, right? And the City of Wellness, right? Eating right. So, and then this one, the Wellness Circle, you know. And then the other one for men is one for men. So men, look up Queen Afua, and it's either her son, Supernova, or it's her that wrote that book. See, there's a lot that comes with study. You can't get where a lot of people get, but I can give y'all the information, and y'all can get there at y'all own time. So that's why I say you can't compare yourself to other people, because you don't know what people got. You don't know what they got in their spiritual toolbox. So you don't know how long people been working on themselves. So don't ever compare yourself to another woman. You're going to be disappointed. And this is just to lead y'all, so y'all grab whatever you feel led out of these books. If you want to get just one, get just one. It doesn't matter. It's just, I'm just sharing so y'all can stop the bullshit and y'all can get serious if you want to get serious. If not, that's fine. Keep playing with it. You're going to run into that wall, like I said. So again, that's y'all choice, not mine, because I already made my choice. All right. Y'all have yet to still make y'all choice and be serious and for real about your choice that you're trying to make. Orishas, goddesses, and voodoo queens. So this is one too. What the Orishas, remember I mentioned Oshun and Yemoja, and in the cards you got Oya. In these cards you got Oya and Yemiya, all right? Kalima, Mama Water, things like that. And then the Orishas and Ifa. So, and then the goddesses, there's some more, and voodoo queens and stuff like that. So this is one too that goes back to our, and then it's got, remember, and I said earlier, learn which oils are feminine, which flowers are feminine, so, and which ones are masculine. So you will know, get you some masculine and feminine plants, or feminine plants and flowers. All that is feminine. Pottery, that's why a lot of white women love gardening too, because they know Mama Earth. It's y'all, that black women, that you got to remember. Mexicans pot all the time. White people pottery all the time. Indians, they pottery all the time. Cook with the herbs, with the spices. It's us that is behind who the fuck we are. We like waking up fucking last around this bitch. But that's okay. Master did it that way, okay? So we ain't gonna even harp on that shit. But this is what y'all gotta do to bring y'allself back up to date and put y'allself back on the throne. So I'm trying to help you get back on the throne and get your crown on your motherfucking head, okay? And don't put that bitch on the side of you like that, but put that bitch right there and sit on your throne and stop chasing and then attract like an empress does. You see what I'm saying? So I'm guiding y'all to yourself. I'm empowering y'all with these books that I got. Okay? If a woman want to empower you, they won't breadcrumb you. They will give you the knowledge, give you the information, you go fucking fish. I'm not fishing for none of y'all asses. And I meant that. I meant that. I will give you the books all goddamn day long. But I'm not going to go fish for you. You got to go fish for your own self. So if I arm you to fish, then you know where to go. And then you can teach the next one, auntie, uncle, brother, sister, niece, cousin, whoever, to go fish as well. But if I do it all for you and make y'all keep coming back to me and I'm never giving you anything to empower you, then you're just solely dependent on me. I don't want y'all dependent on me. I want you to depend on yourself. I want to lead you back to you, to yourself, to your divine feminine inside of you, to your divine masculine inside of you, so you can be like this yin yang sign and balance with that feminine and masculine energy within yourself. That's what a leader does. A leader give you the tools, and then you go choose and do what you're going to do with that. But you cannot say it was not given to you. You cannot say that Kem Arts breadcrumbed you. You cannot say that Kem Arts tricked you. Not with all this shit. Because the choice is still y'all's. I'm just revealing the books that talk about the divine feminine energy that y'all have no awareness to. I didn't learn some of these books till later. And look how far it took me to get there, to manifest the books that I already knew the stuff though. But look when the book showed up though. Spirit before physical. Spirit before physical. See? So that's one if y'all want to learn. And then it has ingredients. Of course, they may have some spells in there. Herbs and fruits. Oh, we were just talking about this earlier. Herbs and fruits for I keep messing her name up. Yemoja or Yemia, people say, right? And the herbs and fruits that she likes. Remember I said y'all got to give them what they like and they like to drink. Because if you don't, you're going to piss them off. So you don't ever want to give a goddess something that they don't eat or like, because you're going to piss them off. So you got to have a working relationship with gods and goddesses that you call yourself. Else don't call yourself that. And I don't even call myself that. And I work with them, numerous of them. But it's just, you better be careful because you're embodying that energy of that goddess. And a lot of these women are embodying, like I said, Kalima and Sekhmet. So they're consumed with rage. And that's what you're getting, scorned women out here teaching all over the internet, right? They're not teaching like Mother Goddess here, like Mother Earth. They're teaching from a scorned, hurtful place because they realize they fucked up. And they hating themselves right now because they fucked up. But they need to be on course correction. They need to be on a course of auto-correction and correct it and resolve it and forgiveness so they can become like Mother Earth, Gaia, and the Empress energy. And not be in that sour, bitter energy. That hateful energy. Taking out all the men. Some poor man catching it online, boy, catching it. Like I get mad at them sometimes and want to slap them. And sometimes I get on them, but I don't make that my whole. I get on them when I need to get on them, but I don't make that my whole page. My whole mission, I guess. I don't make it my whole mission to dethrone the man and step on the man as the man stepped on me. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Y'all gotta choose, because 2 wrongs don't make a right. It don't matter if the man mad at the woman or the woman mad at all men or the man mad at all women. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Y'all gotta choose. Everybody's been hurt. Every race, every woman, every man has been hurt. There's a lot of mental issues going out. There's a lot of mental health crisis going on. And pointing the finger and blaming is not going to help. It's not going to solve a goddamn thing. All right? Just the battle of the sexes. They turning against each other. All kind of ruckus, all kind of chaotic energy, just all kind of just... I feel sorry for these millennials. They got to hear all this shit because now they probably don't know what the fuck to do. You know? But if y'all hear me, millennials, get some of these books so you can empower yourself. I apologize for these men. I apologize for y'all mothers that haven't teach y'all, that didn't know to teach y'all. We didn't always know what we know, and our mamas didn't know what or if they did know, they kept it from us. But the good thing is that a lot of us woke up just in time, in the right divine timing, to pass, auto-correct ourselves, auto-course correct, and do better, because we got granddaughters and grandsons, right? And y'all hear me get on my sons. I don't spare my sons. I don't fucking spare my sons. I will chew that ass, and they know it. When they fucking up, I will chew that ass. When my daughter fucking up, I will chew that goddamn ass. I don't pick sides, because I know the importance of the divine feminine and divine masculine working together. And once you know, you're not going to let people just get away with shit. It ain't saying you got to be mean, no. But I'm saying even if it's your children, you will correct them because you want them to know. I don't pick sides. If my sons are treating women wrong, I'm getting in that fucking ass. And I don't care what color the woman is. But the woman is not going to mistreat my sons wrong either. You see what I'm saying? Because I know the difference when a woman doing that too. And I can get in her ass if I want to. Because those are my sons. They came out of this cootie cat. They came out of this Tinkerbell. Okay? They came out of this one. If anybody gonna dog them out, goddamn it's gonna be me. All right? Ain't gonna be another fucking woman. Because you mess around and get your ass hurt. All right? And that's with any of them. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing, you don't mess with a black woman's children and her money. And her. Okay, I'm just saying. Any woman. And a man should feel that way about their mom and their sisters and their children. They should be protective when somebody else is trying to harm them or disrespect them in some way. Everybody's protective of the ones they love, right? Their loved ones and stuff like that. That's natural because you've bonded with them for a long time. So you're naturally going to feel attached to them, in a sense that you want to be protector, like the lioness, right? Goes out and hunts for the king, the lion. The lion don't go. That damn vicious ass lioness will go out there. He'll go out there when he want to, yeah. But he'll fight and defend the what? The pride. He'll defend the pride of the lioness that he got. Ain't no other one gonna come up in there unless he gonna fight that motherfucker for them women, them lioness. You know what I'm saying? You better study nature. Y'all better study nature, spirit of nature. All right, that's what y'all need to study, spirit and nature, okay? That out there, that kingdom out there, that jungle. So Yemoja likes allspice, amaranth, acini, avocados, bananas, camphor. See, different stuff. Cilantro, right? Eucalyptus, jasmine, lemon balm, lettuce, lotus, magnolias, mugwort, myrrh. Myrrh is feminine. Frankincense, like I told y'all earlier, is masculine. That's why they burnt it in Jesus in the thing, in the ranger, in the damn thing, the barn, the baby thing, the manger. Frankincense is masculine. Myrrh is feminine. They supposed to be burnt together. All right. Poppy seed, purple basil, sandalwood, spearmint, berry violet, watercress, watermelons. Right? coconuts, corn, eucalyptus, gardenia, grapes, purple, right? Indigo, all right? Those are feminine. And this is how you make her candles, her Florida water, her floor wash. It got it up in this book. So it's in this book if y'all want to know how to make your own Florida water. Thank you and you're welcome. All right. So again, and then there's one called the Goddess Initiation, the African Goddess Initiation. And this is another sister here. Another sister right there for some of y'all. It's a good one. Working with the goddesses, you know. So sacred rituals for self-love, prosperity, and joy. So put them in your Amazon cart or whatever. And then y'all can learn which one is which. But be careful, like I said, don't do this in a disrespectful way, because you might mess up and get your butt in trouble. Because you got to have protection, you got to have knowledge, you got to work with these deities, these goddesses, these aspects and stuff like that. You just can't come into spirituality and think you finna just manhandle these and be playing a fucking game with these energies, because these energies will fuck you up. You know, they not gonna be. You better know what you're doing. They're gonna know who's true. They're gonna know who's for real. They're gonna know who fucking playing. They're gonna know your intentions. Then they're gonna fuck you up. That's all I'm gonna say. So y'all do what y'all will with it, but you won't say Kim didn't warn your ass when you get fucked up, okay? By playing. All right. So again, and the last one is another one, and I'm gonna get the Baines book out too, so that way y'all can get that one. This one is Black Girl Bliss, please. All right. And it is Radical Self-Care for the Wild Woman of Color. So y'all can get that one if y'all want to. That's up to y'all. And then you got Black Girl Bliss, Pussy Prayers. Same author here. A new kind of sex ed. Okay. Sacred and sensual rituals for wild women of color. So that's one right there. This is all about the divine feminine. You studying your yoni. You studying your parts. You knowing the vajayjay. Okay? And the powers that be that it holds. Right? And why the world go to war over Tinkerbell. Okay? So that's one right there. And then the good old Pussy, the reclamation. Okay? And this is written by a white woman. So like I said, they ain't all black writers, but when y'all get in these books, you're going to find out some truth. Okay. So this is I guess a Caucasian woman, white woman, Regina, something other, Mama Gina. She comes from she's the mother and founder of the CEO of the School of Womanly Arts. So this is one that y'all need to read too. And you see what it says. Yoni. But you know I'm just being nice and say pussy. But I'm just saying yoni. Universe. Sacred flower. Right? So that's one y'all want to get as well. So you can learn a lot, because I feel like y'all got misled with all this misinformation floating around on social media, that y'all have kind of got a little tone deaf going on, a little reality deaf, and need to course correct. So remember, this was the one we just finished up in book club. You'll see this in my book club playlist on YouTube. So we will be going over some of these books. So this is giving y'all a heads up on what we're going to be going over and what we're going to be learning about and discussing about. And this is written by a man, a Caucasian man, I believe, or not completely Caucasian, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what nationality he mixed with. He's mixed with something, not completely Caucasian, but this is written by a man. And this is the one we just finished up, The Science of Love, because there's a science to love. And a lot of us mistake opening up our yoni that means love, and it doesn't, okay? But that's how the black woman and every woman got suppressed in the religions, because we related to opening up our legs as that person love us, and that's not true. Men can sleep with 100 women and only be in love with one of them, but been unscrewed 99 women. And all 100 of the motherfuckers think that one man love their ass. And that ain't even true. They just wanted to hit it and quit it. All right? So this is a good one. Y'all need to learn this. You need to study this. This is ammunition for you to empower yourself by. Self-love, self-care, self-development, self-empowerment. And it's up to you. I gave you the tools that y'all need. If y'all want to teach your daughters, teach your nieces, get them as gifts so they can learn themselves and not be ignorant and fall prey to what y'all have fallen prey to. So the best thing to empower somebody is to give them the tools, the education, the knowledge, the material, so they can choose. How can you choose righteously when y'all don't even know what to choose? All y'all doing is going by hearsay of all these damn folks on the goddamn social media with no evidence. Y'all just believing it because it relates to what you got going on. And that is not what you should do, because you got your own opinion as a woman and as a man. You gotta read. Y'all gotta read. You don't take nothing, nobody ain't giving you the fucking material. Don't buy the bullshit. Because how do you know? Because they said so? Y'all just gonna go with the flow? That's what happened in church, you know that, right? We just went with the fucking whatever the motherfucker said, right? And look where it got women at. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So y'all headed right back to hell again. And happily going. Get you some books and read so you can learn and open up your mind. Tap into that creative feminine energy. Care for y'allself and y'all yoni, right? And then y'all won't be no fool. Then you won't be a fool. Then you won't be a foolish woman. Then you won't be a foolish man. You see what I'm saying? Because y'all will protect your heart. You'll protect your mother. You'll protect your father. Honor thy mother and father, that thy days be long upon the earth. You'll honor it. Your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign. It said, we just went and never asked questions till we opened our eyes. Exactly, Dora. Exactly. We just went the fuck along. Exactly. And that's what got women suppressed, because we believe in this man is telling us something to help us out. It dethroned us. It kept us suppressed as women. The feminine energy saying dormant in the root chakra, right? And that card, that's why that Chaldeus, if I'm saying it right, in the chakra, that's why that both represents the feminine and masculine energy going up the pole at the same time. That's the feminine and masculine energy symbol that they stole from Kemet, from Egypt, from Africa, and they put it over amulets. But that is not there. They just use it as a medical, right, symbol. But this is ancient. This is ancient. So a lot of y'all look at this stuff every day, but y'all don't realize that this stuff is in our face all the time, day in, day out. And that's how cognitive dissonance people are, and gods and goddesses and amnesia that people are. That's how asleep people are, and not aware. And not aware of what's going on. Because they don't want to know. And that's fine. So if you don't want to know, don't get none of these books. Because these little books ain't going to stroke nobody's tallywhacker. Okay? These little books is not going to, you women that love the D and dematize, it ain't finna sugarcoat it. Okay? It ain't going to put no sugar on it so you can suck it off. Okay? It's not going to do that. So don't get none of those books. Okay? Because y'all little feelings going to be hurt for real. All right? This is for women that want to be empowered, that want to elevate, that want to step into their goddess energy, their creative mother life force that y'all did when y'all had that baby. and build you an empire, build you a legacy, or get you a soulmate, and then you help your soulmate together, not in competition, together build y'all something, okay? It's to put you back on the throne and you to attract a man that is going to make sure your life is peaceful and provided for and supported and protected. Don't y'all understand that now? And the only way you're going to get that type of man or that type of woman is you got to have knowledge. You can't be breadcrumbs and bait fish and not given the material to get you there. You see what I'm saying? Y'all got to be empowered with knowledge, with books that are already out there. When I started disagreeing tissues, when I walked out of church. When you started disagreeing tissues, when I walked out of church. We just, you said reclaim or reclamp. What'd you say? Reclaim. Reclamation. You know, that shit, that sounds like reclimax, don't it? I mean, I'm just saying, let's ring the bell. Y'all know me. You know what I'm saying? You know, but let me show y'all God. Let me get y'all God. Let me get y'all God. But that's something that help y'all, especially y'all women that want to grow and elevate. It's some more back there, but I ain't finna go dig them damn things out. Now I gotta go put all these back on the shelf and figure out which one we gonna do in book club. All right, I gotta go figure that shit out now, because I'm not gonna do the science of love. I'm gonna be done with that, because some of y'all already got that book anyway, and y'all need to read it on your own. Because I like to break down books when I read. I like to decode. I like to decode books when I read and make notes and scribble and stuff in my own time. All right, so we know this is woman, right? This is, you got water and you got fire, right? We got water and we got, that's supposed to be some pyramid stuff. Y'all know what I'm saying? Hold on. My drawing ain't that best. Let me go up here first. All right, we know that, right? Right? Fire, water, right? Right? Female, masculine, right? So, or let's do this. Okay, say you're laying down, right? And remember, that's the Merkaba. That's the Star of David, right? That's all it is coming together to make that right there. So pretend like this is where you get God from. That's why nobody can do away with the feminine or the masculine. Nobody can. All right? You can't and function properly. You can't. So no matter how hard these women trying to slaughter men on social media, and no matter how hard some of these men are trying to slaughter women, you can't get around it. You cannot get around it. You know, they're not going to get far in life. So say y'all laying down, and you see the two equal signs right there, right? You see them right here, the two equal signs right there, right? You see them right there. So if we're laying down, this is her, right? This is the Ankh or Venus, whichever one you want to do. You want to do it right here, that's Venus, but if you do it right here, that's the Ankh, right? So that's the Ankh, that would be Venus, right? Then that would be Mars, which will be the man, right? We're coming from up here, that would be the man. That's the Tallywhacker, that's the womb, all right? Mars and Venus. right? So that's why he say men, we're going to Mars, when Elon Musk was saying that we're going to what? War. We're going to war. So we're on Mars because the women are battling the men. So it's a war of the sexes, right? That's why we got that war going on, that chaos, you know. That's why we got that, because the women, right? And then the men are going to war, trying to prove whatever, right? So let me go over here and let me draw. Okay, that's you, woman, right? And then this is you right here. There's your little vajayjay right there. You see a little vajayjay right there? You see a little vajayjay right there? There your little vajayjay right there. There is your what? Your Tinkerbell. Okay, there's little Tinkerbell. Let me give you a leg. Right? There's little Tinkerbell, right? Because if you stand up, look, if you stand up, this is your womb area right here. Your pinky always go in the crease right there. And that's how you know where your womb is. Right there. See? Your crease is, this pinky should go there. So when you're doing mantras for your womb, this is your womb. Right? So it's just like what I drew, right? There it is, right there. Because the navel is right there. The navel is right there, right? See? So it's right here. Remember, the opening is not long at all. So we have the shorter, to get to us is shorter through this opening right there. So now, if you were going to make Whoopi, and you were going to make Whoopi with a man, and this is the man, right? He right here, right? We're going to pretend. So then he would be like this. Y'all see that? Right? That's the man. That's the man, right? I just took him and I flipped him off of her. I took him and I flipped him away from her, because that's a mirror, right? They're a mirror of each other. They're a mirror of each other. So I flipped him already off of her. So now if I was supposed to draw him into her, he would come up this way, right? He would come up this way. So he would be like this. This is his head, right? Coming up. Oh, he liked to stop right there, you know, in the Garden of Eden. And he liked to go up, right? So then if I flip him back up, when I flip him back up, he comes across here like that. And see, that makes the Star of David. That makes the Star of David. That's God right there. That's God right there. If you flip him back up, that we together makes God. Okay? Y'all got it? Right? They make God. But when you overlap them, you get this. The feminine coming together with the masculine to, you can't love make, God is already is. So there is God right there in the middle. So where two or more are joined together, there is God in the middle. Right? There's God in the middle. So then they become what? The balance, right? They become that balance, and they become that equal sign right there. So y'all get it? Instead of all this warring shit right here, instead of them making war, they need to be making love. Right? They need to be making love. They need to be loving each other, not warring. They need to be elevating each other. This war comes from because they're not elevated. They're not elevated. They're dethroned. They're not sitting on their throne. They're just, as I used to say, the woman going with their mouth and the man doing this, shooting with his, talking with that head, she talking with this head. And so they think they're punishing each other by being at war and talking bad and talking down instead of them being this. And forgetting that this is God, not the battle, not the war of the sexes, is God. But staying balanced is God. Working when you're dancing, the swingers, the steppers, how they move in sync. And they know how to dance to the rhythm. Men and women that step to the name of love, that swing out, they know how to feminine and dance with each other. That's the way we're supposed to be, inside and outside. So this is an inner thing. This is an inner thing. Nobody can teach y'all how to get this. Nobody can teach y'all to get this. Nobody can help y'all understand this. You got to self-correct. You got to auto-course correct yourself to get to this right here. Okay? If you're not doing anything to apply the wisdom and the knowledge, you're not going to get it. It's more than just fucking. All right? It's more than that. But I was showing you how you become God, because the God is the balance. That's God, goddess. But this is showing y'all how to start David, how the Ankh is formed, right? How the Ankh is formed because of that. That's the fallopian tubes, and that's the P, and that's her V. Or they'll say this is the testes, that's the penis or the birth canal, and then that's still the V, the womb. So that's how you form the Ankh. And we're all a walking Ankh. We're all a walking Ankh anyway. Okay? We're all an instrument anyway. That's all we are, is a divine instrument. We're a divine portal. We're a divine instrument. All right? Leonardo da Vinci, when he did the man standing like this, is a 5-point star. All right? When he did that, that's a 5-point star. Legs, arms, and a star. So that's all we are, is a 5-point star. Right? All we are is an Ankh. All we are is a divine instrument, a key to eternal life, to immortal life. And if you want to have immortal life and regain your immortality back, no matter what your race and color or nationality is, you are going to have to learn balance. Period. Period, point blank. That's your key right there. That's why that thing says balance is the key. Because you have to learn how to get along with, say this is the masculine, fertility goddess is the woman, is the Ankh, Venus, right? That's what that represents, the key to eternal life. So we are that divine instrument that we need to gain back our immortality. And what is immortality? Your creative power, your magician, your manifestations, you being able to create the reality and everything that you want and desire and dream of, you being the what? Creator, creatress. You being the creator and the creatress in that realm, of that timeline, whatever timeline that is, right? Whatever timeline that is. So if you can see this as the Ankh, which is you, and then Leonardo da Vinci, all we did was just closed our legs like this. All he did was stood like this. 5-point star. You see what I'm saying? And that's all we did. We just put our arms down, attention, and we stand straight up, right? Or we go like this, or we go like this, right? And make that 5-point star. Okay? But the 6 point come with the masculine and the feminine, you know, because men got that V too. Because then they got their little tallywhacker, right? But everybody got that little V, but when you come together, that's where the Star of David, that's where you get the Merkaba. That's the light body, right? That's where you ascend. That's where you have that balance or not have that balance, or have immortality or not have immortality. But you don't think of it sexually like that. You don't think of it as a way to P-whip or D-whip a person and throw them off course or throw them off balance or manipulate them or abuse them by that, because that's abuse of power, abuse of knowledge and abuse of power. So those books that I gave y'all are to empower y'all so y'all don't have men out there abusing you or women abusing you. Because since I knew all that, if I wanted to, I could have abused my power, because I knew some of y'all didn't know that shit. You see what I'm saying? But I did it. What did I do? I shared it with you because I'm not trying to manipulate you. You see the difference? Some women would take that shit that you don't know and fuck y'all up with it. Some men will take the shit that you don't know and fuck you up with it. Now you understand? But here I am giving you so you can empower yourself, because I don't know who y'all date. I don't know where y'all go. I don't know who y'all talk to. I don't know who you friends with. I don't know who the fuck you listening to. Hell, they probably got already in some of y'all brain already. You know, and you thinking it's men and it's not, it's women. Y'all are thinking it's men and it's women. Because y'all got these girlfriends. Y'all got these so-called besties. And they reading and y'all not. And some of y'all probably gonna find some of them in these books. You probably gonna find some of them in these books and gonna be surprised. And gonna be surprised when you find out. You're gonna be surprised. Thank you, Dora. Appreciate you, sweetie, always. Thank you, Dora. So that's because men, that's from women that literally bank on y'all not knowing. Men banking on y'all not knowing, and women banking on y'all not knowing. Because they know, especially black people, don't fucking read. They know we don't fucking read. All right? They know that some of y'all just want somebody to tell y'all what to do. And then y'all just go fucking do it. That's why I don't read the whole damn book. You know, in book club. Because no, I'm not going to read to you. You're going to go read it. You're going to go read it yourself if you want it. You're going to go buy it yourself, and you're going to go read it yourself if you want it. Because I can read all damn day, and it don't make y'all going to get it and remember it and obtain it, retain it. No. And by the way, get my own You're Not It Sis ebook too, or paperback book too, because that'll go in with the dating book as well, with those relationship books, so you can learn yourself. Get the You're Not It Sis book on my website or my link tree. I'll put it below. Kem Arts link tree, all my social media pages, and my where to order my books on YouTube or website or link tree, and all the other stuff. So as you can see, I have a variety of books. They're not just all black people or all women. They're men and women. And when you've evolved, you get the books that is going to feed your soul, that is going to elevate your soul. And that's what you're drawn to. Now, if none of those do not matter to none of y'all, don't worry about it. If you're not there yet, don't worry about it, because it's not important that you need to rush and go get them or anything like that. It's just to show the ones that have shown the interest and want to elevate. I'm just here to guide you. I'm just here to point you in the direction so you can know thyself, so you can understand yourself a little bit better, a little bit more, so you can make righteous choices and decisions when it comes to your relationships and when it comes to yourself. It's not all about getting a sugar daddy. It's not all about getting somebody to take care of you and pay your bills. It's about you knowing and learning thyself. And that'll take care of the rest. Because you got to prove to Mother Goddess, Mother Earth, the universe, you know, source and spirit, that you love yourself. that you respect yourself, that you value yourself, and then she will hook you up with the right man and the right woman if you're a man that's for you. When you prove to her that y'all value yourself, that you're not going to fold, that you're going to keep your boundaries healthy and safe, and that you're going to put yourself first. And I'm not saying in a selfish way, but in a selfless way. But in a selfish way is to not give all these men your Tinkerbell, and then for all these men not to be spreading a tallywhacker around these damn brown ass, non-fertile ass women. Like I said what I said, because you're a woman don't mean you fertile, and just because you a man, it don't mean you fertile either. Don't mean that tallywhacker can do nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because women can sleep with a man and come up empty, and men can sleep with a woman and come up empty. You not be bearing at all, okay? You not be bearing at all, bearing no fucking fruit, doing no multiplication for no man. Doesn't matter. It doesn't. That because a woman has a Tinkerbell does not mean she bearing men. And just because he has a tallywhacker women, it does not mean that wand work. Okay? 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 And once y'all realize that, you wouldn't be looking at things in a physical manner. You will have self-control. So y'all got to learn and practice discipline and self-control, right? And stop relating you making love or having sex as to a man love you or want to be yours or want to be exclusive. Because until they say they want to be exclusive, you're single. And until you got a ring, you're single. Until you're married, you're single, period. Because you can have an engagement ring and still be single because you ain't got no date. You ain't got married yet with a certificate. So until they say, I want us to be this or that, consider y'all just friends. And that way y'all women won't get this shit confused and be up in y'all head thinking this brother like y'all, this sister like y'all, man, and y'all are just friends. And they out there still seeing whoever the fuck they want to see, but y'all is exclusive to them. And then they go run off with somebody else, and then you done wasted time thinking you in a relationship with somebody that hadn't even verbalized it. If they have not verbalized that they want y'all to be their woman, their wife, they want to date, they want to get serious, they want to settle down with y'all, you women are single. I don't care how panty wet you get, drippy wet you get, juicy, sloppy wet you get. I don't freaking care. Unless that man say it out of his mouth, you are single. So yes, you can date whoever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can go get in a whole new relationship and leave his ass over there. He ain't said it to you, right? So that means you're just friends. You just like him. That's it. He's a good friend. He's a platonic friend. He's a casual friend. He's not y'all boyfriend or y'all husband, no matter how much y'all may want it to be. Until that man professes like a man and says that to you ladies, it's a friend and nothing more. If that's all it is, or you go leave him alone and go wait for next to come, or go be where next is at. All right? So do understand that, because I think that's where a lot of people get confused. We don't have rings, but you thinking that the person want y'all. And that's why women, you got to protect your heart. That's why you got to protect your heart. And sex is not going, having sex first is not protecting y'all heart. And once y'all realize that that's not protecting y'all heart, y'all will stop sleeping with all these men for nothing and coming up empty and getting nothing out of it. You'll stop lowering yourself for these men. You'll stop putting these men first. Because when you sleep with a man first, that's you putting that man first. That's not y'all putting yourself first. And that's where the devalue comes from. That's where the low self-esteem comes from. And that's where all these scorned women on the social media outlets spewing all this hate. That's what that's coming from. They don't want to admit it, but that's where it's coming from. And yes, some of the men do lie and trick us. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. Some of them will lie and trick you and try to be everything you want them to be just to get the draws. Yeah, they will. They will. But that has nothing to do with you still. That has nothing to do with y'all still. And that should not make you hate men. And that should not make men hate women if they turn out being something that you didn't want them to be. You see what I'm saying? It shouldn't make y'all hate the opposite. Because if you hating a man on the outside, you're hating the masculine mindset that you got. And that's where your logic and your rationing, reasoning come from. So that's like you saying you hate the masculine in you. So y'all understand why you can't hate, you can't hate the masculine inside you, women, and men, you cannot hate the feminine inside you. Because it's like you saying you hate your mother and your father that gave birth to you. It's like you cursing your mother and your real father, your earth father and your real mother. You cannot. You cannot. That's like a man saying, I hate female, I hate my mother, I hate my right side of my brain. But your right side of your brain is for your protection. That's your intuition. So it's like they saying they hate that they half woman. You hate that you half man. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense, does it? I know. But anywho, that's what some people are doing. So hopefully that cleared that up for y'all. I'm going to get off this but a little over an hour 15, hour 30 minutes. So hopefully those books will help y'all. Put them in your basket. Get them some other time. Go to half price books. Go to thrift stores. Go to yard sales or whatever where you can get a lot of books for cheap. And hopefully that'll bring some type of insight and understanding to who y'all want to be when you grow up. You know, because everybody has to grow up sometime, you know. It's just if y'all want to take control and grow up now or wait till later. You know what I'm saying? It just depends, you know. So it's up to y'all. I hope that helps y'all. And if y'all got little nieces and little nephews or whatever, make sure y'all pass those books along or something. Give it to them when you see them struggling in relationships about learning themselves. The only reason why we struggle in relationships is because we don't know ourselves. Once you know yourself, there's no more struggle with love. There's no more tug of war. Once y'all know yourself, it's no more tug of war. It's going to always be the battle of the sexes and the war of the sexes because y'all don't understand yourself. Y'all don't understand the masculine and y'all don't understand the feminine. And y'all got to self-correct and auto-correct in order to get back balance right so that you're not angry at your counterpart. That's all it is. Y'all are angry at your counterpart. Okay? You're angry at your counterpart. That's all it is. So, I could go on some more, but I'm not, because it'll be a whole nother hour. Make sure y'all get your journals. 90-day Mother's Day, we starting our second year. 90-day affirmations, and we're going to take it to the next level. Get your little goddess cards. This is a black woman here. Oh, y'all, when you make a woman mad, there you go. She becomes Storm off of X-Man, which is Oya, okay, Chongo's second wife. And again, there's the goddess realms, and these are like all of them. Athena, Isis, Kuan Yin, white buffalo woman, so that's Native American. So this has all the goddess Vestas in here. This has all the goddess, Bridget is in here. Oya's in here. Terra is in here. Freya is in here. Iris is in here. Sheshet is in here. That's me. I relate to the Sheshet goddess because I'm a female scribe. So I am Sheshet. I work with Sheshet. She's like Tahuti thought, right? She's a female scribe. because I'm a writer. So that's where I get the sheshet from, because I've been writing since I was 8. So I've embodied sheshet since I was 8 years old. So that's what that is, and that's intellect. That's intellect, my thought. So I'm a brilliant writer. I have a way with words. I have powerful voice, right? That's sheshet. So, and she's even on the Egyptian, she's even on the walls of the pyramids with the weed above the head. They call it the 5 stars, or the marijuana above her head. And that happened to be my birthday, 4/20. So that's sheshet. So I've embodied that energy, but I've embodied that energy. That's why I said we all have embodied an empress, or not an empress, a Netaru or a god, goddess aspect. We just don't know because all this stuff was hid. All right. Gaia's here, Mother Earth. So I embody Mother Earth as well. So, which is why she's sitting over here, because Taurus is the throat, but it goes through the heart, right? And then Mother Earth, the goddess, right? So her earth and heart are the same letters, right? And it's green for Mother Earth for what? For what? Procreation, for what? Productivity. So that's like Venus, if you look at it. And this is one that's might be Indian. Wara, ooh, I don't even know what that is, y'all. That name is so damn long, I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you what that one was, but it says direction. You got Hygenia, maybe. Hikite. Baba Yaga is in here. I can't pronounce that one. Shadi, Skadi, Easter, that's the fertility goddess. So this is where they get Easter from. Istar is the fertility goddess, not boiled eggs, but you know what I'm saying? They represent fertility. So, and then you got, this must be another Indian one, anger. So this is one like Mommy Water and Sekhmet, because it's about anger. So that's what all these women are embodying, is Sekhmet and anger, right? There's Mary Magdalene, all right? Queen of Sheba. So Queen of Sheba. Spider Woman. Sedena, Sedna. Sedena, like a little mermaid. So that's like Yemoja in the Orishas, all right? And then there's Venus, romance. So even Venus is in here. So where your Venus chart is, where your Venus is in your natal chart is very important, right? And then there's some other Athenas here. So there's Athena. Some of y'all may relate to Athena, right? Initiative. So that's taking the initiative. Athena, initiation. Bold. What does it say? I don't know what that say. Discernment. Isis. Kuan Yin. Okay, we already got the rest of these. Who is this? Rihanna. So there's Rihanna right there. And that is the mystery. Maybe that's where Rihanna name come from. Affirmation, confirmation. So, oop, dang. Affirmation, confirmation. See what I'm saying? So, invoke. Make sure y'all look up what invocation mean, to invoke. Make sure y'all look up what enchanting mean. Manifestation mean, affirmation, confirmation, and seductress and temptress. Make siren, even siren. Make sure y'all know all the words back that they called the woman besides the prostitute, right? That's the most oldest profession there is prostitution. That's why a lot of men want to pimp women. That's why you see women being pimped in videos, because that's why you see them on the poles and stuff, because that is one of the oldest professions. sacred woman, prostitute, secret woman, madams and all that stuff, running whorehouses back then and all that stuff. Y'all gotta read. Y'all gotta read, but it don't mean you have to do none of that. It just means that you'll see it today. It's just disguised. It's just disguised. Women going to get bags and having sugar daddies, that's what that is. Women having, and men having sugar mamas, that's what that is. The woman paying for the man. I've had women come up to my sons and their friends and want to do that, literally. Want the young D, yes. And be their sugar mama, yes. That stuff still exists. That's right. I'm not a gold digger, but I'm not messing with no broke ass. Dora. But you got men gold diggers and you got women gold diggers. See, y'all think it's just one side. No, you got men that are gold diggers and you got women that are gold diggers. You got men that sell they D, just like you got women that sell they D. I mean, they P. Sugar mamas and sugar daddies. Escorts. What do you think escorts are? Y'all remember Pretty Woman? All right, what do you think Pretty Woman was about? Sugar daddy, okay? Sugar daddy. Pretty Woman, Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. I love that movie. Talk about turning a prostitute into a housewife. That's what the whole Cardi B thing and Meg and all them that were what? Strippers. And then they all of a sudden they a housewife with babies. So where do you think they getting all that stuff from? Where do you think they getting all that stuff from? You know, you either gonna be a mistress or you gonna be a housewife, or you're gonna hopefully find the man that's gonna stay faithful to you as their counterpart. That's just basic. That's what it is. You either gonna be a mistress, you either gonna be the number one housewife with all the mistress that you allowing your man to go cheat with, or you're gonna find that one that believe in that monogamous, that law of one. That monogamous relationship and not a poly relationship or not an open relationship. Now, if you want the lifestyle that you want, then a lot of women will just marry because they want the lifestyle of the rich and famous, and they don't care if the man go out and sleep with other women. And so they'll settle they'll want the man to marry them, and they'll do whatever. Just give me my shit. You can go ahead and fuck whatever what you want to fuck walking. And they don't care because they want to marry the lifestyle, not because they actually love the man or that they're in love with the man. So y'all got to understand, people you marry either for love, you marry for money, or you marry for the lifestyle that you want to have. So when y'all understand what the fuck you want, then you'll be able to make those type of decisions toward those type of men or toward those type of women. Men can do the same thing. They can marry for love. They can marry for sex. They can marry for the lifestyle, that the woman that's going to help them reach their highest goals. Because no man can rise higher than the woman that is on his side. And if that woman is a low vibrating woman, that brother not getting far. And if that man is a low vibrating man, that woman ain't getting no fucking where but a goddamn competition. Y'all got to understand. So I hope this is helping y'all, so y'all can take y'all time to pick your mate, or to see if that is some compatibility there or some real connection there, instead of just jumping into something just to say you have a person. Okay? You don't want to jump, but if you want to marry the lifestyle, if you want to marry for love, if you want to marry for the money, then that's y'all choice, whichever one you pick. Or if you want to stay single and just date the rest of your life and never marry again if you've ever been married, or just not marry at all, or have no children at all, because you know that you like women, or you know that you like men, and you know that you ain't trying to be faithful to one person, vice versa. It's all about honesty, and y'all being honest with the people that y'all are engaging into, because they have a right not to fuck with that type of shit if they're not that type of person. And they shouldn't be made to be tricked into doing that if that's not what they choose to do. And that's where you get the lies coming in, because they know that if they told y'all they was a dog, or they was a hoe, that some of y'all would not sleep with them or give them the time of day. And you right, because that's what you ain't signing up for. So trust me, I get they lie. I've been lied to before too. So trust me, I know they lie. I've been hurt before too. But that's not going to stop me from being the type of woman that I am. You see what I'm saying? I'm just going to learn, grow, and evolve and choose better. Right? Or either I'm going to say fuck it and go for the lifestyle. And whoever going to give me the lifestyle to the highest bidder, that's what I'm going to go for. See, you gotta know what y'all want out of life. You might say, fuck love, fuck that money, I'm going for the lifestyle. Now, who going to give me the lifestyle that I want to live? So I can have peace in my lifestyle on how I want to live. Or you going to say, who's the most richest person that can earn me? That I'm the prize and I'm going to give myself to them and they're going to give themselves to me. Or you going to be like, I'm going to marry for love, and then you're going to come up broken because love don't pay no fucking bills. You see what I'm saying? At first we all married for love, and we learned quickly that wasn't love, that was lust. That was infatuation. It take up to 5 years, sometimes longer, for that shit to wear the fuck off and you to really see the person that you're talking to for who they are. The imposter can only keep up the charade for so long. You see what I'm saying? So that's up to each man and each woman to wait shit out and weather the storm and see a person in all their seasons. Okay, how they handle death, how they handle planning, how they handle sowing, how they handle summer, how they handle fall, how they handle winter, how they handle spring. And you don't, when you plant a seed in the dirt, you don't go in there and dig it up the same day you plant it, do you? Because you ain't gonna grow nothing. You done took the seed out the soil, out the dirt. So you don't go, fella, and plant a seed in a woman and then the same thing, go pick the seed up. You gotta give it time. Birth takes time. 9 months to give birth to a baby takes time. You got to cultivate that woman. You got to nurture that woman. You got to love that woman. You got to understand that woman. You got to observe that woman. You got to watch that woman. And likewise, women, you have to watch that man. And the fact that women are getting hurt is because y'all are not observing. You are not listening, watching, and observing the man. Y'all running your goddamn mouth like I've always said. You trying to tell a man how to be a man for you instead of y'all trying to see what type of man is in front of y'all. And then you make that decision if that's the man for you or if not the man for you. And vice versa for the men. Y'all trying to make the woman be the type of woman y'all want, but that's not the type of woman in front of y'all. Instead of her showing y'all what type of woman that she is, everybody's trying to make the person be what they want the person to be, which is wrong. Because that's not who that person is. So y'all get it? That's why relationships are messed up. Because everybody in a fairy tale illusion about the damn relationship from the get-go. That's why relationships are messed up. That's why you don't really want to be with the person y'all with right now. Because y'all thought y'all could change the person. Or you thought if you gave them a Tinkerbell, the person would change and act right. No. No, absolutely not. If a person want to change, they want to change because they want to change for themselves to be a better person for them. And then that may trickle over into you. But they got to first want to change themselves. They got to first observe something wrong with themselves to change. Some people don't see nothing wrong with what the fuck they doing. Okay? And y'all can't make them change no matter what. If they don't see what's wrong, that they doing something wrong, y'all can't make them change. You can't make them like you any more, any less. That's just their thing. That's their characteristics. That's their behavior. That's their human genome component or whatever. That's them. That has nothing to do with y'all. Y'all can only work on yourself. You can only better yourself for the man that you are attracting. So that's where it comes down to. Are y'all bettering yourself, correcting y'all course correction, auto-correcting yourself, course correcting yourself for the man that you are attracting. And you sit on your throne until that attraction comes, until that person, that man or that woman meets y'all where y'all at vibrationally. Okay? Make sure y'all get my book, You're Not It, Sis. That is for men and women because I wrote it with a balanced state. All right? So make sure y'all get that book, the ebook or the paperback. Order the paperback. Y'all can have that, and that'll help y'all if y'all going out there dating this summer, and take y'all time in dating and don't get all bubbly and googly eyed. That's why I told y'all that the guy this morning, I was like, oh, he is good looking. You know, I was like, damn, brother looking good. Like, I was like, my radar still works. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord, do my radar work? You know what I'm saying? So that's just letting y'all know we still feminine. We still go, oh, he good looking. Oh, she good looking. Your love should not be dead. If no matter how I've been hurt, when I see a good man, I see a good man. When I see a good looking man, I see a good looking man. I'm not gonna say, oh, he probably a dog like the rest of them. No, that should not be your first response. If that is your first response when y'all see a good looking man, you better go inside the closet and stay. And don't come out till you get some work done. Because no, that should not be your first sight. Oh, look at him. I'm a dog him. No. I recognized something good looking in front of me, and it was okay. Now what I do at that point, get to know the person or not, would depend on me. But yes, he looked good. He probably thought I looked good too. You see what I'm saying? Which is why he probably offered, or he just offered being kind. And didn't mean nothing, but just saw me with the 3 waters and wanted to be a gentleman. Letting me know chivalry is not dead. So that was proof today, which I know chivalry is not dead. Y'all the ones that giving up on men opening doors and lifting a finger and things like that. And like I said, that was a black man, and a good looking black man. Like a good looking black man. Like I wanted to follow his ass home damn near. But I got self-control. But I'm just saying he was that good looking though. So the fact that I didn't think nothing negative when I saw him is healed. That's healing. Because I know that's my counterpart. That's my primal mate. That's my primal mate. We're mothers and fathers of civilization. So why would I look at him and be like, ugh? You see what I'm saying? So that should not be, no matter how y'all got hurt or no matter what your race or your color is, you should not look at your opposite or any man or any color and be like, ugh. Because there's something wrong with you if you're going, ugh. He didn't do nothing to me. That man deserves a fair shot. If that man wanted to get my number, I'd have probably gave him my number. But he deserved a fair shot is what the point is. He didn't deserve me to treat him like the last man did me. So I shouldn't have looked at him and said, ugh. You know, or if he'd offered been like, no, I got it. What, you think I'm weak? You see what I'm saying? And that's how these women are feeling. Like that man was showing chivalry. He was showing kindness. He was showing he's a gentleman, that he is. You see what I'm saying? That he is, chivalry ain't dead. He understands the feminine energy is under a lot of stress and pressure. And he understands that water is heavy. And it is. So he wanted to offer help. And I allowed him. I sure the hell did. And I was glad I did. Because, woo, that was a breath of fresh fucking air right then. God damn it. That was some fresh fucking air done rolled through. You think I was going to pass that up? No. Okay. I'm single until married. Okay. I was not going to pass that up. Okay. You can lift this water 3 more times. You can put it back in the buggy, do it again. Let me put it back in the buggy and let me see you do it again. Let me put it. Okay. He'd have been there all day if it was up to me. Going back and forth with the water, back and forth. Back and forth with the water. Okay. Chivalry is not dead, y'all. That's to let y'all know chivalry was not dead. It's not dead. Stop thinking and stop punishing men that did not hurt y'all for the man that hurt y'all. And men, stop punishing women that didn't hurt y'all for the women that did hurt y'all. That's called maturity. That's called maturity. Everybody deserves an opportunity to show y'all what type of man that is in front of you and what type of woman that is in front of you. But if y'all don't give these people a space and room to show y'all what type of woman or man that is in front of y'all, that's y'all fucked up head. That is y'all fucked up damn mindset. So don't do that. All men are not dogs and all women are not hoes. All right? All of us are not that way. All right? So that's what y'all got to understand that y'all missing the boat on. Don't let all this damn social media talk taint y'all mindset about the opposite. About the opposite. Y'all just got to get in alignment with the opposite. And it'll work itself out. And you'll attract the right one for you on the vibration that you're on. Okay? I'm just saying. Hope that helps. Now it's almost 2 hours. Or it is past 2 hours. Oops. See, I went talking again. All right, but that was a good topic. So thank y'all. I got to get to work. It's 4. So hopefully y'all like that. Let me know below. Drop some comments down below. Any more topics y'all interested in. Any more discussion or books y'all interested in, or maybe I ain't gonna bring no more books because I need to have book club. So I don't even think I'm gonna do none of these books right yet. I don't know. I have to meditate on which book Spirit want me to go for book club, because I want to do book club Sunday with a new book for us for May. And like I said, we'll try to do a book a month. So we'll try to do a book a month for book club. Try to get to like 12 books for the year, close to 12 books a year, a book a month. And every Sunday or a couple times a week, we'll touch the book. Depending on how thick, as you see, it's some pretty ass, good thick ass books. You know, it's some pretty good books out there. It's some thin ones and some thick ones. But some of them I'm not going to even touch on because I've had them over 10 years. I just want to give y'all a reference to a starting point. If you're coming onto your journey and you want to know what goddessy books to get, what books are good for the divine feminine, to tap into the divine feminine, those are some good books. So pick your pick, go for what you know, and wherever one of those leads y'all to the next one, you're on your own, all right? You're on your own. I've done my part. I've pointed you back to your divine feminine self, you know, and the divine masculine, I pointed you back to the divine feminine. So if you're looking for a primal mate, a helpmate or a counterpart, then you know what to look for. So even for my collective, my small men in divine masculine and men, I pointed y'all to the divine feminine as well, because y'all got to resurrect the divine feminine in y'all, especially if you had that narcissistic mother or toxic mother or sister or auntie or, you know, a sibling or whatever. You guys may have a sour taste in y'all mouth because of that towards women, or because of being never could get a woman, never could get a date, never could get laid till later in life, or things like that, or never could, you know, hold a relationship, or even from a broken relationship, or having a woman cheat on you. So men get hurt too, ladies, and men, ladies get hurt too, just the same as y'all. So the apples don't fall far from the tree. So y'all got to be more compassionate when it comes to relationships, and be more patient and understanding when it comes to relationships. So I hope that the conversation today, which is my intention, that it brings some light, that it brings some clarity for some of y'all, that it lets y'all not give up on, you know, your counterpart, your divine masculine part, and that you will learn and study and understand your masculine and your feminine parts. All right, within yourself, because we all have them. And that's where a lot of nationalities, like I said earlier, are thriving, where we're suffering because we are holding grudges. And we got this resentment and all these scorned women and all these scorned men out there battling. So I would hope that anything today sheds light on each and every one of y'all to, you know, be a little bit more kind, be a little bit more understanding, and be a little bit more patient, because we all suffer from mental illness of some sort and emotional detachment, you know, where we're not emotionally available or afraid to be emotionally available, or vulnerability, right? Because intimacy is about vulnerability. And if you can't be intimate with somebody and vulnerable with somebody, you're not ready for love. Okay, you're just lying to yourself. So hopefully that this today, and the conversations in between, and the books that y'all find, or y'all may get or may not get, it'll shed light to whoever it needs to shed light. If y'all feel led to get it, check with your spirit team, spirit guides, your ancestors, whatever. Okay, I'm just sharing, because sharing is caring. And if people care about y'all, they will share with y'all. They will not gatekeep and string y'all along. Okay, if they really care for y'all. Okay, like they say they care for y'all. You know. So this will be in my book club. This will be in my book club tab, by the way, because of all the books. So I'm going to attach it to the playlist, Kem's Book Club. All right. So that way y'all at least have it there for reference, for future references and stuff. So thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. Not everyone is going out. Yeah, is out to get you. It's still good people out there. That's right, Portia. That is right. Nothing wrong with being kind, and it doesn't cost anything to be kind and cordial, and to be, you know, show some common courtesy or some chivalry, opening doors, holding doors. If a man asks you for help, I didn't get a bad. Now, if he was a weirdo, I'd have said no. But you know when somebody is not a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got to use discretion and not just say yeah to everybody. Your energy would have said something. Even though he was up on me already, my energy already read him, because he came into my energy, right? Him and my energy was right next door to each other, like he already was on me. Like he was already within 6 feet of me, really. So I would have known if it was a threat, because my energy would have read, but my energy read the sincerity of him just wanting to help. Put the water in the car, because I had 3 cases of 32 water, and that water at Walmart is fucking heavy. So hell yeah, you can help, bro. And I can give me a good luck for the day. Oh Lord, behold the sunshine. To the moon, baby. The yang to the yin, and the yin to the yang, baby. Okay, she ain't dead, she alive. Okay, she ain't dead. Tinkerbell ain't dead now. She's alive and well. Okay, I'm just saying. I just got self-control. You know. Thank you, Miss Kim. I got to go back and watch it. Thank you, sweetie. Sheena, thank you. We love you. Thank you, Porsche. Thelma screaming. Thank you, Dora. Love you. Oh, Lord. See, we got the best KAU. We got the best collective, because we learning. And y'all don't have a, you know, I'm just helping guide. You know, you can call it teacher, you know, leading, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's just a title. I don't get bent off of titles. You know, I'm just here to help everybody get back to themselves and understand themselves, right? And the power that lies within you, being within yourself. So hopefully, no matter what our races is, what our religions is, you know, if y'all still dibby and dabby in that or whatever, it's all about each one teaching one, and each one helping one, and each one assisting one. And as I heal, you heal. And as you heal, I heal. We heal the world. And that's what this is about. It's not about gatekeeping. It's about healing the world. It's about us healing ourselves. It's about us coming back into that state of harmony, spirit and nature. Right? And that's all it's about. It's not about using and misleading somebody and lying and tricking and slicking and dicking and cootie-catting. It's not about that over here. And so if y'all open to learning and want to learn, then fine. Just respect the room. Just respect people's boundaries, you know, because we ain't about the bullshit over here on KU. We about elevation. We about uplifting each other, whether you're masculine or whether you're feminine. Now, like I said, I will get on each ass, okay? Because if it's wrong, you're wrong. So I don't have no problem getting on nobody's ass. So, but it's about us learning, growing, and evolving, and allowing each other space and room to grow safely and evolve safely. And that's why I created this space, because it's a safe place for people to grow and evolve, you know, not be judged. Now, we do hit some hot topics because, yeah, racism do still exist. And so I may talk about that shit every once in a while and get mad and heated because I hate it. And that's just who I am. So I may say some things that, you know, might hurt a couple people's feelings, you know, but that's because that's part of history, you know, and we don't need to be oblivious to it either. But that's just to let y'all know that you still got to grow through that, and it still don't make you treat somebody bad either because of it. You see what I'm saying? Because we all got to grow through those pains of slavery and history and what's been done to women by men and men to women and all this blah, 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 and massa shit. So, and then we all facing it today because they still, massa out there still damn destroying shit and trying to destroy the planet. You know, so we all like in this shit show together, okay? Regardless if we want to be or not, we all in this goddamn shit show together. Powerful spiritual leader and most definitely appreciated. It says, and I'm still jealous of y'all meet and greet. Sheena. I said, one day I hope you come to New Zealand. Oh, Sheena, New Zealand. In the house. New Zealand in the house. Wow. Oh, wow. Thank you, New Zealand. You know, so yes, y'all. So we'll be traveling about, coming to different cities and stuff, you know. Y'all just bear with me because I'm like a one-woman show, but I have an assistant. But everything that I do, I'm doing it by myself. I don't have anybody. So it's all me. So I'm one person, and yeah, I got a lot of shit. You know, I multitask and do my little round robin shit between all my shit that I do, because I don't put just one egg in the basket. I cultivate all my eggs, all my talents, all my gifts, all the things I love to do. You know, so we all got to go see yeah, we got to go see Sheena. New Zealand. We planning a trip to New Zealand. So again, y'all, thank y'all, appreciate y'all. And hopefully y'all learning and growing and evolving. Keep an open mind, because remember on Kem's page, you're going to need that open mind, okay? That mind can't be closed over here, because if you're trying to learn and grow and evolve, you see all the knowledge and the difference is from men and women and all that. It's not a discriminatory thing in these books here, and that's all across my bookshelf. It's men and women books, black, white, Chinese, Oriental, India. It's all, you cannot be discriminatory. We got to coexist, and we all got to get along to get along. So my books ain't just all black, and they ain't all just white, and they ain't all just India. They a variety, and they ain't just all women, and they ain't just all men. It's a variety. Whatever helps, grows me and matures me and teaches me and affirms me or confirm what I already know, I'm getting it. I don't care. You can't, if you got to have a closed mind, you ain't going to learn shit. Okay. Especially not over here with me. All right. You got to have an open mind. So if y'all keep an open mind, y'all will grow and elevate. But y'all got to have an open mind. You cannot be closed-minded with knowledge, because all of our knowledge was spread throughout all these races and all these nationalities. It was preserved. Little pieces of our knowledge was preserved. Even in all the Bibles, little pieces of our knowledge was preserved in all the Bibles, even though they fucked up the women in the Bibles. but it was preserved, all right? Even though they hit her ass, covered her ass up, swept her ass under the rug and put her in 513, everybody still preserved a little piece of truth, all right, in these Bibles and things like that, and in these religions and in these cultures and stuff like that. So your thing is just to know what is feminine and what is not, what is masculine and what is feminine, and then honor and preserve that. What seasonings, like I said, in that goddess initiate, which ones relate to what deities or what netarus, forces in nature. Netarus are just the forces in nature. It's the aspects of nature. That's why I said y'all got to study nature. You got a spirit in nature, the spirit of nature. You got to study that. Once you study the spirit of nature, then you get this part here that the Chinese preserved with the yin yang, with the balance sign. So once you do all that, you guys, you will get it. You will get it, and it won't be such a mystery anymore. Okay, you will have been unlocked the key to the mystery, like Tesla say, the key to the universe. All right, so hopefully that helps y'all. I know I'm probably repetitive right now, so I'm gonna get off. But thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all. May y'all have a good day. Enjoy yourself. I'm gonna do some private readings that I'm behind on, because they probably like, God damn, Kem. Okay, I'm gonna go do some private readings. I said I was gonna take the day off, so pop up tomorrow. I'm not gonna do pop up tonight. I did want to come over here and get that because I've been on twice, and when I go on 3 times, I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna cut my losses, and I'm not gonna do pop up tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. If y'all want to send it in, you can. I don't even think I got no list on yet. No, I don't. So if y'all want to send it in, that's y'all. I'll be back tomorrow for pop up. I'm gonna take the rest of this day off, you know, and try to chill a little bit. I may be back tomorrow, and I may not be back tomorrow. Maybe back Saturday. I might take 2 days off. I ain't quite yet. I'm gonna judge that tomorrow, but it's up to y'all. All right, I'm gonna do a couple of TikToks and do some other regular videos. Oh, I gotta do weekend shenanigans. Oh, well, I will do a weekend shenanigan later, but it's not gonna be live. I'm not gonna do a live weekend shenanigan. I'll do a closed weekend shenanigan, like a regular video weekend shenanigan. So I will, and tomorrow is the full moon. It's the 5th. Today is May the Force be with you. I think my daughter was telling me it's like this, something like this. I can't do it. May the 4th is May 4th, so they say May the Force be with you. And tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo, so happy Cinco de Mayo to all y'all, May 5th, and it is the full moon. It's a time for releasing, so release what all y'all need to release in the month of May. And again, Mother's Day is not the 14th only. It is Mother's Day is 365, 24/7. Is Mother's Day, as is Father's Day is 365, 24/7. So happy Mother's Day to all the single men out there that's raising children, and then happy Father's Day to all the women out there that's playing father's role to all their children too as well. So that just reserved, that's just like in a remembrance type of deal, right? So we got 3 things this month on their calendar, master calendar. We got May the 4th be with you, 4th today, May the Force be with you. And we got 4 forces. We got north, south, east, and west, right? So may the 4th force be with you. Earth, air, water, fire, the elements. All right. Happy Cinco de Mayo for tomorrow in case I don't pop up. And again, book club will be Sunday. I probably will be tomorrow, but right now I'm just not. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow before I actually truly decide. And then Mother's Day on the 14th. And then you got Memorial Day on the 29th. Don't forget, I got a meet and greet on the 27th. Deadline to pay $300 for the meet and greet is on May 19th. You can reserve it by getting the $50 calendar on my website and then paying the rest in 2 weeks, which will put you right about the deadline. So some of y'all can definitely get it in. If you pay $50 Friday, you got to the 19th. That's 2 weeks from the 5th that's the deadline of taking any more meet and greet people, because we got to prepare with the right amount of food and things like that for everybody. So we got to make sure we got enough to feed everybody. So there will be food, we'll meet and greet, we'll have an intimate meet and greet, get to talk, you know, do some little things together and things like that. It's going to be great. So who all meant to come, gonna come. So whether you live in DFW or not, all right, it's only a limited people. I think I only had 20 people on the whole thing or something like that. So, and then we'll be having more. I will be definitely doing some Reiki meetings and stuff like that in person with some of y'all that want to be certified in Reiki. So I will be doing certifications in Reiki too, and things like that for those that want to be certified in Reiki. Because to be certified in Reiki, you need a real Reiki master. So I will be doing Reiki certifications for some of y'all that want Reiki certifications. What else? And we'll be doing some other trips and retreats and stuff for KAU, lectures and stuff like that for y'all to attend and build. KAU University, Kem Arts University online, but we're going to be in person. That's why we're doing the meet and greet, because it's not just about online. You're not even considered real until you meet somebody face to face. So just remember that. While you supporting all these people online, if you're not really meeting these people face to face, because that you can't build a connection or something just online. Like we do got a lot of master classes and things like that you do online, yes. But if they are real about what they are doing, they will be available to teach y'all or to lecture in person. That way y'all can feel the energy and verify the energy and verify the person is who they are. So that gives people that opportunity to verify who they really are. All right. So y'all will be coming out seeing the real Kem, not all the imposters, especially on TikTok. Not all the fucking imposters pretending to be me. You're going to see the real Kem. Okay. The one you always see live anyway. All right. They don't even go live. So you'll know that that's not them. All right. And then y'all can just be a judge of, you know, of what y'all see. Which is going to be more than what y'all actually see. I'm even more funnier in person, more livelier and lovely in person. So get that in. What else? Where's my thing? Oh, an amazing May. The special offer for this month is if you book $75, 2 questions for the month of May, only for the month of May, you get an ebook free. If you already got an ebook, then you'll get the other one free for the 75, 2 question. And if you book the master spread, which is all cards on deck with oracles and some guidance, $225, you get 2 of the ebooks for free. So you can donate it for Christmas. If you already got it and you're doing the $225, you can give it to another sister or a mother or a niece or something. Those ebooks or that relationship book, you can do that if you don't need it. All right. But we need the other person's address though, the email address. So $225 master spread, you'll get both ebooks for free. If you do a $75 2 questions, you'll get 1 of the ebooks for free. You're Not It, Sis, dating relationship book is for men and women. Don't let the title fool you. And then the positive affirmation book, ebook, and you'll get that one. So they're both available in ebook and they're both available in print, paperback, right? For $19.99 plus shipping and handling. So it comes to right under $25, $26, depending on where it is shipping to, your address or whatever. So it'll be right around $25, $24. What else? 90-day affirmation starting on Mother's Day. And it's going to go from 5/14 to 8/10 to August the 10th. That's 90-day window. If you fall off, you start again. You count. You start keeping up with your own count at that point, right? Because we're going 90 days, and it doesn't matter if you forget or fall off. Don't beat yourself up. It's just a classroom assignment and a homework assignment. to teach y'all how to be consistent, to give y'all some structure and discipline and order, okay? Organization in your day. Some course correction, actually. And what else? So get your journals. This is our second year affirmation boot camp. What else? Did meet and greet. Listen to my positive affirmations in my playlist on money and love, whichever one you're wanting to manifest and bring in. Listen to it for consecutively 30 days. All right. I made them short. They're hours, so they shouldn't take up. You can listen to them while you sleep. They're going to work just as good as during the day. If you're too busy to do it during the day, play it on low at night and get it in that way. But listen to it 30 days. And if you can get to 90 days, you're definitely going to see a major improvement in your life with those affirmations. All right. Positive affirmations in money and positive affirmations with love by Kem Arts. They're also on Spotify with my 2 singles, Come Through and 101. So all 4 of those are on Spotify. In my link tree, you'll get to all my social medias that I use. I still got to add some more on there. I just haven't did it yet. And then also you can do it from the playlist on my YouTube channel. Positive affirmation playlist folder will have those 2 money and love affirmations that you can listen to for 30 days. And that is going to transform y'all life. That's going to be a start. Those goddess things is to help y'all work on y'all self and do the inner work and the shadow work. So get to doing those, one of those books that strike an interest. Don't be in a rush, all right? And then definitely take one book at a time, whichever one you feel led to, and go from there. And you may jump to a whole other set of books. I'm just putting them out there. All right. Matter of fact, before I put them back on my shelf, I'm going to take pictures of them and I'm going to put them on my Facebook page too. And in my great books to read folder on my Facebook page, because I like to always have my books out there for people. So we got a lot of stuff coming up for KAU, for y'all that want to go into Reiki, that start your own practice and become a Reiki practitioner, a healer, an energy healer, and stuff like that, and get your certification. All right. Do some form of yoga. Y'all know I'm a comedic yoga teacher. So get into yoga, get into some type of disciplinary too, because that's going to help you stay balanced and anxiety free and stress free as well. That's about taking care of your health, self-care, doing something healthy, right? You can do Pilates, you can do aerobics, you can do weightlifting, you can do kickbox, whatever floats your boat as a woman. I don't even care, but I'm just saying, you want to do some type of exercise regimen, even if it's just walk. Get out there and walk 20 minutes a day, or 3 times a week, or 4 times a week. You don't even have to do it 5 or 7. You just need to do something, all right, to keep the body moving, to keep the energy fluid, right? So, and remove any blockages, you know. So again, self-love, self-care, self-development, self-empowerment. Look those up, look up some examples, and see what y'all already are doing, and see what else you can add to yourself. All right, it's more than just getting your nails done, your hair done, your feet done, your face done. It's other things you do in the line of self-care and self-love. And that's setting healthy emotional boundaries, financial boundaries, right? With yourself, with your spending, with your money, making sure y'all safe, making sure you're having enough money to do things with. That's why we got the budget playlist for y'all that needed help or needed support or wanted to get some ideas on budgeting. That's why we got that on the playlist. So, and then journaling, writing, manifesting, right? Writing poetry, writing your intellectual thoughts down, right? Not just affirmations all the time. Affirmations are good, but like I said, I'm a writer, so affirmations is not really hard for me because I've been writing. So writing and affirmation is a little bit different. Journaling is a little bit different than writing. Journaling, y'all just write your emotions, how you feeling. It's self-inner work, it's shadow work. But when you're doing with intellectual property, intellectual thought, emotional intelligence, that is like political. That's not political, that's poetry. That's what do you call lyrical, right? Writing from a deep, deep, innate place, you know, channeling, you know, journaling can be like how I feel today, what am I gonna do, what did I like most about today. See, that's more like check up, problem solving, kind of like, but that's not like sheshet, that's not like thought, you know, thoth, THOTH. That's not like that intellectual property that you just saw in that goddess card. It's a little bit different. And I'm not saying everybody got to be a writer, but I'm just saying it's a difference, all right? Storytelling, right? Poetry, writing lyrics for a song, right? Writing a book, you know, things like that. Affirmations, you know, whether you're saying them or whether you're writing them, and things like that. So we'll see. I got some more stuff coming. I'm gonna do some more songs. I got another affirmation coming, also. So once I get that third one out, it's already done. I'm waiting on my producer, Zan, to get off his ass and do it. But it's already done. It's just I'm waiting on his ass. So I'm about to get on his ass this week. I'm gonna get on his ass this weekend. He gonna have to sit down and do it. Cause if not, I'm gonna beat that ass, okay? Cause he done took a whole damn month, you know. So I'm gonna get on him, and hopefully I'll have y'all the third affirmation thing posted, because it's already done. I already recorded it. It's already recorded in the studio. So he just gotta send it to me. He ain't sent it to me. So other than that, I think that's it. We got a lot of exciting news and back behind the scenes shit I'm working on, but that's just what's coming. So y'all can plan and put your money aside if y'all want the Reiki 1, the Reiki 2 certification. Y'all can put the money aside because it do cost. It do cost. I don't do that for free. So if y'all want that, my teacher was Dr. Akua Gray. She did all three. So mine came from the same teacher because that's what I wanted. I didn't want my Reikis done by different energies. And if mine was done by a black woman, I'm black, I wanted a black woman. That's just my preference. So y'all can do what y'all want to do with that one. And whoever y'all want to mix to and go to is still fine. Y'all don't even have to go to me. You can find some damn body else. You know, it don't even matter. It's who you jive with energy, because that's somebody you want to trust in your energy. So be careful and don't just go to everybody. And that's what I wasn't going to do, because I'm picky about my energy. I'm very protective of my energy, and I don't spread my energy around like that. And I ain't going to start spreading my energy around like that either. So, So y'all go to whoever y'all want to go to, whoever y'all feel led to. I ain't going to be offended. Trust me. I am not going to be offended. So whoever y'all want to go to is absolutely fine, just as long as you're getting and manifesting what you want to manifest. That's all that matters, okay? Not who you go to, all right? But I did all three of mine with Dr. Gray, Dr. Akua Gray. So, and I've held up some of her books before too. So y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, all right? I've been a Reiki master since 2017. I've been a Kemetic yoga teacher since 2017. All right. I did both of them the same month, except I got my certification signed by Master Yasir in October, but I actually took it in the same month I took Reiki 3, which was September in 2017. So that's why they both in the same frame, because I did them in the same month. So other than that, I hope y'all elevate, continue to put yourself first, continue to set healthy boundaries, continue to do that inner work, because all the money and all this abundance and affirmations don't mean shit if y'all still fucked up. If you're still dealing with mama wounds and daddy wounds, you just gonna still trickle that shit into any other relationship y'all gonna have in the future if y'all don't resolve that and release that, so y'all can truly step into your power and be in the divine feminine and divine masculine harmonic self. All right, whole self, harmony self, so peaceful self. So it doesn't matter how much money you got, it's gonna trickle over eventually if y'all don't resolve any of that unhealed trauma from relationships, from mama daddy wounds, siblings, or whatever the case you want to call it. Jobs, dating, career, exes, wherever the wound is coming from. All right, so make sure y'all working on that inner dark shadow work. Okay, bye. See y'all later. Bye now. Oh yes, love your affirmations. Thank you, Jay. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Queen Sherry. Continue to shine on, KAU. Continue to shine. Yes, Dora. Yes. All right, y'all. Bye. Peace and love. I'll see y'all later. I'm going to do the, what did I say I was going to do? I may do the weekend shenanigans tonight if I get everything caught up, get to where I'm caught up at, you know, or in between while stuff loading, because while stuff loading, I normally have to be doing another video because I can't load everybody at the same time because it'll hang up, and then I'm in retrograde, so I'm gonna have to be careful because this shit will be lagging anyway. So I'll get the weekend shenanigans out for y'all and get some things lined up and get some Patreons and stuff going while I got this downtime, and get caught up on them personal private readings. So thank y'all. Peace, love, and light. Hotep, namaste, assalamu alaikum, and peace in the middle motherfucking east.